Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and I'm excited to be playing today against Skari. A link to his channel in the description below. He is going to be trying out the new Drukhari codex against my Adeptus Sororitas. And we'll be playing some open war today.
And in the MiniWarGaming vaults, we have a 1,500 point game of Death Guard using some of the new rules from Warzone carried on going up against the Sisters of Battle. You can check this game out by clicking the link down below and getting yourself a 7-day free trial to the vault.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k battle report.
Over here we have 2,000 points of Codex Adeptus Sororitas, Order of the Argent Shroud, or is it Argent Shroud? It's the only time I'm going to say it in the whole battle report, though. So you take your pick. You can have your arguments in the comments below of which it should be.
I think it has to be said with an accent.
Like L'Argent Shroud?
L'Argent Shroud.
L'Argent Shroud? I apologize to all of our French viewers. In my defense, I do kind of speak French. But at least a long time ago I did. Anyways, this order, like I said, I want to go through each of the orders. I don't want to just always choose the one that's most optimal. Once I've gone through all 6, then maybe I'll go back and start building some very specific lists. This one is neat because they can advance and then they can fire ranged weapons as if they had not advanced. They still count as having moved, although that doesn't matter for pretty much anything in my army. So that's helpful, obviously, because it gives me a lot more mobility, and even like the vehicles have it too, which is super cool. I'm going to try my best to be what you see is what you get, WYSIWYG, but when it comes to the superiors and the canonesses, I kind of have to proxy a little bit. We've got our canoness warlord right here. She's got the relic blade and a plasma pistol, and then I gave her the relic that the something of Saint Estella or something, the iron surplus thingy.
She's a transhuman, is that right?
Exactly. She has a 2-up save and cannot be wounded on 1s, 2s, or 3s. Natural 1s.
In close combat only, or
no,
anytime?
period.
And cool.
That's right. That's right. She's got the Space Marine. She's a Space Marine Sister of Battle. And then her warlord trait is a bubble of 6 inches of +1 to everybody's invulnerable saves, except for vehicles. It's only infantry. So that's important. But it'll help because she'll be riding a Rhino with some Sister Repentia and a Preacher. So there's all that kind of cool stuff. My other HQ is going to be another canoness, still on a smaller base. You'll notice I have more things on the proper size bases. It is a work in progress. I apologize for the things that are not. She's just going to be plain Jane, chainsword, bolt pistol, and then she's got a second warlord trait, spending a command point. That gets me an extra miracle die at the start of each of my turns. And then another character that will be joining us as an elite will be our Dialogus, 6-inch aura of being able to modify miracle dice up or down by 1. In our troop choices, we've got 4 squads of 5 Battle Sisters. 3 of them have heavy bolters. Other than that, the superiors show that they have like swords or other stuff, but they do not. A couple of our fast attack slots here. We have 2 squads of Dominions, one with flamers and a combi melta and then our little banner. We'll be riding inside of an immolator with twin multi-melta. The other ones will have melta guns and a combi melta and an incenser cherub inside of an immolator with the immolation flamer thingies. So it's basically the opposite. Flamers with meltas, meltas with flamers. For our other fast attack, we got a squad of 5 Zephyrim. This is my first time using them, so I thought I'd drop them into the list just for fun. Got some mortifiers as well as a heavy support slot. Heavy bolters and flails will be their equipment. They kind of got modeled incorrectly. No, they didn't kind of, they really did. There should be, I do actually have one of them upgraded to have the better save, but we're going to treat the one that doesn't have the armored carapace, not the one who does.
Well, there you go. You know, those are pretty cool. I really like those units.
Yeah. And then lastly, we've got 2 units of Retributors. One with the multi-meltas, and look at the little base. Look at that cute little base. And their banner, and then a combi flamer, so I could do the Holy Trinity, and 2 of our little cherubs riding inside of a immolator with the flamers. I'm going to remember also that I have heavy bolters in all my immolators. So that's kind of a little extra firepower there. And the other Retributors will be heavy flamer, combi melta, and with their little cherubs inside of an immolator with the twin multi-meltas as well. I think that's it, right? Did I get everything? Yeah, that's it. That's my 2,000 points.
And you start with what, 10 CP?
10. I spent 2, 1 on an extra warlord trait, 1 on an extra relic.
It's exciting.
It is.
I know, I like it. Sisters are fantastic. They've got so many cool options.
They do. I've been enjoying them a lot. And I have a lot of new stuff being painted and rebased, so I look forward to trying it all out.
Purge the Xenos and all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And here we have 2,000 points of Drukhari, new codex, really excited about it. Now, I've decided to go for a real space raider detachment. That means that this is a one battalion. So all the different units you see are in a single battalion detachment. So we're going to start with the Cabal portion of the detachment. Up front, we have the Archon, Mr. Archon Skari himself, who has been upgraded to be a Master Archon. He does have the Writ of the Living Muse as a relic, and he is Labyrinthine Cunning. So he gives me some command point regeneration, and he gives rerolls 1s to hit to all core in the army, not just Cabal core, and gives reroll 1s to wound to all Cabal core and the blades for higher units like Incubi and the Mandrakes, which is really, really cool. He also has his Master speciality, which lets him fight twice once per battle, which is really neat. Then to his left, we have the Court of the Archon. So Thisk, the Slith, we've got the Beast, Urgol, we've got Eyeballs, the Medusa, and we have Mary Rose, the Lamian. They are now a unit instead of individual models. Looking forward to having them bodyguard my Archon, which is pretty cool. Behind them, we have a Raider, and this Raider is equipped with a Dark Lance, and it is equipped with a Shock Prow as well, allowing me to use the Mortal Wound stratagem when I charge a unit, which is going to be pretty snazzy. Also being Cabal of Black Heart, it allows me to get advance and charge starting on turn 1 instead of turn 2 with the Raider, making it very dangerous with a potential 22-inch move plus a charge on the first turn, which is going to be cool. So behind him, we have 5 Scourge, the first unit of Blades for Hire. They are equipped with 4 Shredders, D6 shots each at strength 6 -1 AP, and a built-in deep strike. Scourge also have a 5-up invulnerable save, which is pretty cool. Then in front of them, the Trueborn. So 1 unit of Cabalite Warriors can be upgraded to Trueborn when you have a Master Archon. This gives them a ballistic skill of a 2+. They never suffer any modifiers when shooting their weapons, which is awesome, and it gives them +1 leadership. In the unit, we have a Phantasm grenade launcher for some Mortal Wound shenanigans. We have 2 blasters and a Dark Lance, making them pretty good at anti-tank capability. To their side, the first of 2 units of Incubi. 5 Incubi with a Clavex in each. That's right, that's another blade for higher units or mercenary unit, which does give them advance and charge on turn 1 because of the real space raid detachment in a Cabal of the Black Heart. And the Archon gives them reroll 1s to hit and reroll 1s to wound, which is pretty cool, making them very efficient killers in close combat. To the side, we start with our Coven part of the battalion. I know, it's a lot of stuff to keep track of, and I hope you're paying attention. This is the Ooga Booga Homunculus, because he walks up to a unit and goes, Ooga Booga! And if he beats the leadership of the unit within 9 inches with 3d6, because of his Warlord trait, he removes objectives secured from the unit, and he can stop them from doing actions and makes actions that the unit is doing automatically fail, which is pretty cool. He is also a Master Homunculus, so once per game, when he dies, he can come back on a 2+ with D3 wounds remaining, which is pretty cool. Behind him, we have an upgraded unit of Rax. They are elite Rax, Super Rax, the Hemoxites. It's a little bit more expensive to bring them. However, they ignore the damage of the first failed save that they take every single turn. They get +1 to their saves, so they start the game with a 5-up invulnerable save, which makes them, and they get +1 leadership as well, which is pretty cool. Behind them, we have the one Talos in the list. The Talos has 2 Haywire Blasters, has a Talos Ichor Injector to do some mortal wounds in close combat, and has a Macro Scalpel, which gives it its regular attacks. To its left, we have the Raider. These are Dark Creed, by the way. This Coven is Dark Creed. So they have a 6-inch aura of -1 leadership and -1 to combat attrition tests. But this Raider has a lance and Grizzly trophies, which is a 3-inch aura of -2 leadership. So if you're within 3 inches of that vehicle, -3 to your leadership, which is pretty cool, combined with what the incubi do, which is if they beat your leadership on 2d6, you fight last in close combat. So that can be pretty snazzy. Then on to the right, we have 2 venoms. Each venom is Dark Creed, has a grizzly trophy on each one for the leadership debuffs, and 1 splinter cannon and twin rifles. The splinter cannon did change, it's 2 damage now. It's only 3 shots and heavy 3, instead of all of the guns that it had last time. Then to the side of them, we have the 1 Kronos. Though the Kronos is only equipped with a probe and a vortex, injector and a vortex, which means it shoots a flamer and it has a little 18-inch assault gun. It does have a rule where if it kills models in combat, it can heal models around it and even bring models back to life. It is now the Lifeblood Apothecary style unit of the Drukhari. So really looking forward to seeing how that does. And in front of him, the 2nd unit of incubi, which are awesome. Last but not least, the last part of the battalion is a Cult of Strife witch cult. So leading the witch cult, we have the Master Succubus. She has a Shardnet and Impaler. I chose to roll 2 dice for the combat drugs of every single unit. She did roll +1 leadership, +1 ballistic skill, and +1 strength. She has taken an extra relic, which is the Dark Lotus from the Book of Rust for the Cult of Strife relics. Now, because I don't have a Cult of Strife specific detachment, I do not get access to the Warlord traits, to the stratagems in the Book of Rust for the Cult of Strife, which is a shame. However, because of the Real Space Raid detachment, I do get access to the relics within that book. So her Shardnet and Impaler is +1 strength, +1 damage, making her right now strength 5, -2, 3 damage each. And her Warlord trait is Precision Blows. So in close combat, if she rolls a 6 to hit, her damage from the weapon just turns into mortal wounds, which means for every 6 to hit, it'll just be 3 mortal wounds to the unit that she's fighting. She's also a Master Witch, so she can consolidate 6 inches in any direction after combat, which is very, very strong. Behind her, we have her 10 witches. These are not upgraded to Blood Brides. I have a Hecatrix with an Agonizer, Blast Pistol, and Phantasm Grenade Launcher. They rolled +1 strength and +1 ballistic skill and leadership. They also have a Shardnet and Impaler and a Hydra Gauntlet. No Razor Flails yet, because I don't have any built or painted. Behind them, Reaver Jet Bikes, one of my favorite units. This is a 9-strong unit of Reaver Jet Bikes with 3 Grav Talons that does mortal wounds when they charge into combat. Also, 3 Heat Lances, which are like 18-inch melter guns that are melter range at full range, which is really cool.
Did they get the +2 damage?
+2 damage. +2 damage, 1d6. So they're really good. They also rolled the +1 ballistic skill and +1 leadership. So they have ballistic skill 2+ right now. And they have +1 strength, which actually works now, because blade veins are strength +1, meaning that now they're strength 5 with their blade veins in close combat, which is really cool. They also have access to the really cool stratagem, them and the unit that is right next to them, which are the Hellions, where they can fly over units and do mortal wounds to units when they're in the movement phase, which is very, very strong. Against infantry, I roll 1 dice for each model in my unit, and on a 4+, you will suffer a mortal wound, which is very, very strong, considering the jet bikes move up to 26 inches, and the Hellions move 14, plus they can potentially advance as well. Now, the Hellions themselves got a huge boost in this book. They're 2 wounds each now, they're toughness 4, so they're like a jet bike, which is really awesome. They did get +1 strength as well, but also +1 weapon skill, so they'll be hitting on 2+ from the beginning of the game. I do have 1 Phantasm Grenade Launcher on the Sergeant, so you can see there, who has a cool cape, and they have 2 damage attacks in close combat, which are -1 AP. And of course, out of the shadows, 1 unit of Mandrakes, or People Drakes, because it is 2021. And of course, we have the shadowy mandrakes that can now forward deploy outside of the deployment zone within 9 inches of the enemy deployment zone. And once per battle, they can go back into deep strike and come back the next turn. They do have lots of shots that can cause mortal wounds on 6s to wound. They're -1 to hit all the time, and they have AP 1 strength 4 attacks in combat. So all in all, as an overview, this army is a little bit of everything. Archon Skari is going to lead his real space raid against the Sisters of Battle.
Today's battle is from the Open War Mission Pack. The player deployment zones run the long table edges. The middle of each player deployment zone is measured 9 inches from the center of the battlefield and tapers inwards until each edge runs 6 inches from each table edge. The objective is storm their lines. It states, after determining deployment zones, starting with the defender, each player alternates placing objective markers until 6 have been set up. Each objective marker must be within the deployment zone of the player placing it, more than 6 inches away from the edge of the battlefield, and more than 9 inches away from any other objective markers. At the end of each of their turns, each player scores 1 victory point for each objective marker within their own deployment zone that they control, and 2 victory points for each objective marker within their opponent's deployment zone that they control. The player with the most victory points at the end of the battle is the winner. For the twist, we have Unstable Reality. Players must subtract 1 from the leadership characteristic of all models, subtract 1 from combat attribution tests.
We'll be playing on the 6x4 table. The game mat is by GameMat.eu. And then we got these cool little derelict bunkers, which are by Hammerforge. And we got a bunch of custom terrain built by Greenleaf Terrain and some Games Workshop stuff as well. We've already rolled off, and Skari is the defender. He chose that side. And so now we will start deploying. And don't forget,
Let's do this.
Our Silver Vault members, there are over 40 companies right now at the time of making this video that give discounts to our Silver Vault members. So you can check that out by going to miniwargaming.com/silver discount. If you're not a Silver Vault member, you can still go and check out that page to see what there is. It's easy to pay for the cost of your membership with all of that. Let's get deployed. Everything is deployed, as we can see. I don't know where his army is.
Look, you can see one thing here. There's this dude here. Look at that.
Everything else is crammed inside of the transports.
That's right. Because now all the raiders are, they carry 11, so 10 plus a character, and Venoms carry 6 now. Exactly. Although I did deploy 2 of my 3 characters also.
Of course. Naturally. And I've got my Dominion squads outside because if he ends up going first, they can just run inside the nearest immolator. And if I go first, then I could advance and maybe kill some stuff first turn.
Correct.
And we're deciding to use the rule that whoever wins the roll-off
just goes first.
Has to go first,
yeah,
which is technically only GT 2020.
Technically, but you know what? I like that. Roll, winner goes. That's it. It makes sense. Is that a hint? Is that a hint?
Hint for what?
To roll. Like you grab your dice, you know, like let's do it. Okie dokie. Hiya!
Oh, it was
bounced.
a 3.
It bounced
too. I go first.
Okay, good game. Have fun.
Yeah, I know, right?
Sisters of Battle. Let's do this.
Just a quick thing too for my Sacred Rites. I got first and second one. The first one is +1 advance and charge. The second one is whenever a model dies on a 5+, they can shoot with 1 weapon or fight with 1 attack with 1 close combat.
I like it.
And I get to do I'll do my advance move on them in just a second.
They can't advance with this move, but they just do a normal move.
I mean more my Dominion move.
Yeah, so you just can't advance with it. It's just a normal move.
Right.
Yeah, you can't advance with anything that's not in the movement phase. It's just unless it specifically says they can advance. But
let's do my Miracle Dice. I get 1 at the beginning of the battle round. That's a 1.
Good.
And then I get 1 at the beginning of my turn.
Nice.
I'll keep
Decent.
the 5. I can re-roll once per turn. This Dominion squad is definitely just going to do their normal move. This is before the game begins, technically.
Yep.
So technically I should have rolled that second Miracle Die after this, but whatever.
It's all good.
I wasn't going to use it for
anything. You can
anything.
crucify us in
the comments. The question is, do I want to move my Melta squad forward? Because then I can move them again. The question, I don't think there's going to be any cool targets for them, though. I will move the other Dominion squad up. They're 6 inches.
Here they come.
Well, we'll see. They can always run back to the transport if I don't like where they end up.
I like it.
In my command phase, I get a command point going back up to 11. That is all because we score objectives at the end of our turns, not the end of any command phases. My Mortifiers are going to advance. They do not have Sacred Rites, so they don't get +1 to this. So we'll just take the lousy 1 that they got. Well, that sucks. So they're just going to go up to here. The nice thing is, oh no, they don't have the order keyword either.
Nope.
So I will get my -1 to shoot when I fire their heavy bolters.
Correct.
Oof. My retributors, that's right, they're called retributors, not retributors, are going to disembark, or disembark? No, or
Dis and bark.
disembark
Woof woof!
outside of this.
Woof
We'll make sure
woof
the flamers
and dis you.
Here we go, and I'll double check the 3 inches, and then they're going to advance forward. And they will advance as well, more than 1. Oh, come on! Well, yeah, technically it's +1 of that. Let me double check some measurements. 8's enough, actually. It'll get them all within 18 inches of that Raider.
That's right.
See, I got it.
You
Jeez,
did,
give me
you
a second,
did.
man. Give me a second.
He was really excited to go first, and he didn't, because his shock power would have been hilarious.
Yeah, well, he's not going anywhere now.
Unless he makes a lot of invulnerable saves, I think.
What's his
he's
invuln?
very
5
dead.
up? 6 up? Yeah, you can
5
do
up.
it. You can
And
do
he's
it.
he'll have a blanket -1 to hit with the strat as well.
Yeah. Well, the Dialogist sees those retributors over there, and she's like, hey, I'm coming with you. So we'll throw I don't even need to throw an advance here, because even a 1 would get me perfectly right there.
Yeah, she's like,
We're going to advance this Dominion squad.
you're going with the flow, you
There
see.
we are. That's a good old
Nice.
7-inch advance, so 13 inches. We're just going to plant them right in the middle.
Here they come.
We'll put the multi-melto within 6 inches of that.
It's a fast-moving sisters army. Very aggressive. I love it.
Yeah, then they die.
That's
We'll advance this immolator.
Yep.
Has the order keyword and sacred right, so it's an extra 1. So that's a 19. You think you're fast? 19 inches, and I can still fire, brah.
Do you want to?
I guess these other ones aren't coming to the party. Is that a problem? You know what? Let's just put you like that. As long as I'm within 12 inches of that one. Heck, I'd like to be within 12 inches of that venom. Can you measure that for me? What's 12 inches of the venom? Oh, I'm good. Right there. Buttes. It's a buttes. This
Tell you what-
immolator with the flamer is going to advance. I'm going to lose 2 inches of movement, so it's going to be
Up and
only
down.
17 inches. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's going to zip up over here. We're going to advance this Canoness. She's like, wait for me!
Once.
There. Now she's got her bubble of reroll 1s on them.
Just make sure she's within 3 or something, so
Oh, I'll
I
double
can't just
check
like
that.
sniper.
She can get just with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
It's not like you're not
just
going to
so-
kill them and then
just
kill
so
everything
she's
around
hidden,
them.
You know, just saying.
That's just for a moment.
Just so she's hidden. you
She'll
know?
be hidden for a moment. What we'll do is we'll just advance these Battle Sisters as well. So we're just going to basically shuffle them. So they're within 3 inches as well. So that if you drop these down to less than 3, then I still have.
Yep.
And I'll hold on to this objective for now. This is the squad that does not have a heavy bolter. We'll throw an advance at this squad too. Yeah, and just coming around here.
Yep.
We'll get the heavy bolter looking forward.
Now you can't advance and shoot with heavy bolters.
Sure can.
Okay. Do they have the
Good,
minus?
sir.
Do they still suffer the -1?
Well, okay, so basically this order is I advance and shoot as if I didn't advance.
Right.
So
but,
yes, so it'll be -1.
But the heavy bolter is heavy, not an assault weapon.
Of course.
Okay.
But I shoot as if I did not advance.
So if you just moved.
Yeah.
Okay, so still -1 for moving and shooting.
Exactly.
Okay, makes
The
sense.
Retributors love it because they ignore the
yeah,
-1
yeah, they
for
don't
heavy.
care. Yeah, yeah.
So all of a sudden it makes them super fast.
Nice. That's
The
cool.
the minions with flamers, don't care as much.
I don't care.
It's because they're like, I can
'Cause-
already do that.
Yep. Cool.
Let's do these Meltas who would normally suffer the -1 but won't. So let's roll in advance. Oh yeah! Part of me wants to reroll that. The other part of me says, don't use your dice on rerolls. Unless it's like a damage die.
You do know that rerolling 1 eventually leads back to a 1, correct?
It almost always does.
Almost every single time. I would agree.
We'll be okay though.
Yeah.
Immolator with Immolation Flamers. Only a 1 for the advance. It's going to zip around to here. Hi guys. Our Immolator here with our Retributors with Heavy Flamers. They're going to stay inside for now. Can't have everything fire first turn. It's just going to park.
There's nothing in here, correct?
Correct, that's empty. They're all empty,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
except for this one, and the Rhino's full of all sorts of close
Repentia.
combat stuff.
Yeah, yeah, and the missionary stuff. The great old counter charge. It's like high pressure counter charge unit. I love it.
I'll throw an advance to pretend that I need it,
That's right.
as I think it's just going to go right here.
It's gonna hide and keep the Repentia ready for the second turn.
Yeah, except I'm going to do this, so I have a bit more space to disembark. It'll be a little harder to surround it with your super fast moving stuff.
Super fast stuff. Yep.
The start of the shooting phase, because we're skipping
You're
the
gonna
psychic phase.
sacrifice the little cherub.
Little baby!
Oh no!
And I roll a miracle die for them, which they have to use this phase. It will be a 2.
I like it.
I can re-roll 1 miracle die per turn. I don't like the 2. Ah, there we go. That's a
No,
damage die.
get
if I've
out of
ever
here.
seen one.
Meltagons don't get to use 5s.
No, not at all. I don't know how they need it against your infantry. But anyway, coming over here, the Retributors are actually going to be first to go. We're going to spend 2 command points on Storm of Retribution to give their Meltas plus...
Plus 1 range, plus 1 damage, plus 12
plus
inches
12
of range.
and plus 1 damage.
Archon Skari has Labyrinthine Cunning, so I roll a dice for each command point used. On a 6, I'll get a command point. And I don't.
Well, not yet.
Not yet.
I have a few more.
Not yet.
So I'm going to declare the target as the Ravager.
That's right. So I do have a stratagem for that. -1. It's a raider, but
Raider, sorry.
-1 to hit for everything that targets it.
Okay.
And now instead of
Is that till the end of the phase?
till the end of the phase, it's lightning fast reactions, and it's 1 CP now instead of 2. So that's pretty cool. I go down to
Probably
9.
because it doesn't stack anymore with other stuff.
Probably, you know, I could see that, but it's nice. So hopefully, although if a couple of them like, you know, connect, it's a very dead raider.
Only 10 wounds, right?
Only 10. So
and
you've
I'm
got the
minimum
2.
damage.
You got some cherubs there. Your minimum damage 3 with
Yeah,
each one.
so
there's a lot of damage there.
So let's do our 4 multi-meltas before we decide if we're going to use our cherubs.
I love it.
I love how they're 8 shots now.
Yep.
So that's 8 shots. So they're going to be hitting on 4s, like
Correct.
you said. I'm not going to use any miracle dice
With a
here.
canoness, though.
Yes, rerolling 1s.
Correct.
If I did use miracle dice, I could modify it, but I have a 1 and a 5 available to me. I'd rather hold on to that 5 for like a last damage thing just to get through.
Makes
Do you
sense.
ignore wounds?
I used to, not anymore.
Okay, so
Yes.
I could just look at my dice and I know what's going on.
Correct.
So we're looking at 4s to hit, rerolling 1s. Well, no 1s.
Okay.
And look at that, 3 3s.
That actually did
That
come
is a
in handy.
command point well spent.
That was well spent, yes.
We're looking at 3s to wound.
Yep.
No
If I make you shoot it with something else or burn the cherubs on them, I will be very, very happy.
Yeah.
So
we got
3?
3 more. It's
Okay.
5 up in vulnerable saves.
5 up invols. Come on, little raider. He may 2 go through.
Okay, so most likely dead.
I will spend a CP actually
Okay.
to force you to use some CP. So 1 CP reroll, go down to 8. Ah, he's okay.
So only 1 gets through.
And I spent 2 CP, 1 on that and 1 on the other thing. So does Vect give me, or Labyrinthine come and give me 1 back? No.
Not yet.
Okay.
So now only 1 gets through?
1 gets through. Correct.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll the damage, and I'm not going to use the Act of Faith yet.
It's +3 though.
Because it's +3, I can't kill you with this one.
Correct.
So I'll just start with this. I rolled a 1.
So that's a 4 damage.
No, it's a reroll. There we are.
Okay, so that's 8 damage. And does Vect give me your reroll CP? No. Or the Labyrinthine Cunning? No.
So you're down to 2 wounds.
I am down to 2 wounds, yes.
I will have one of the ammo cherubs reload, and I'll decide after that if I want to do
so
another
I'm
one.
down to 8 CP.
So here we go.
Okay.
4s to hit, rerolling 1. Sorry, that's out of your sight.
Yep.
1 hit.
Nicely
3
done.
again.
You already used your CP reroll.
I did. 3s to wound.
Yep.
That's a wound. You got
Okay,
a 5 up invul.
5 up
otherwise you're
invul.
dead.
Come on,
I don't
little
even have to
raider.
roll.
Yeah, go little raider.
Oh, okay. Other cherub.
Oh my goodness, he did it. He made it.
Well, they're dead anyways, right?
Oh,
reroll
no.
one.
Yes, you live.
I'm not done yet. I got a bolter.
No.
So 1 bolter shot.
Yeah.
It hits.
Nice,
Wounds on
nice.
5. Nope.
Nope. Nothing
We're
there.
not done yet, though. So we know what my bolters want to shoot at.
Oh, I'm so happy he lived.
Okay, all right. You got 2 wounds left, though.
I do. He's
That's
almost
perfect.
dead.
That's perfect
But that
fodder.
does mean that these heavy bolters are like multi. You know what I mean? Like at
Yeah.
least it soaks up some more.
You betcha.
That's all
Otherwise,
I
they'd
mean.
just be gunning down everything inside.
Correct.
So I think that's the best thing to try. No, you know, I got a couple multi-meltas here. They don't really have any other targets. This one is in range of that venom.
Correct.
I don't think this one can. No, it can, but it's -1.
Oh, well, venoms are -1 to be hit all the
No,
time.
that's what I mean. It's -1
yeah.
because you're venom. So, but he's not within 12-inch range, is what I'm trying to say. So he's just D6 damage. So that might be a better. That's a lot of heavy bolters. So you know what?
Remember, each immolator also has a heavy bolter. Stock
Yeah.
as well.
Thank you. Actually, I did forget again. So what I'll do is I also have these melted guns. Some of them are in range, but
Yeah, I think
1 or
one of
2.
them is.
Just 1.
Yeah.
Oof, I got that 5 sitting there, just waiting for a hit. So you know what? We're gonna do this twin multi-melta and heavy bolter into the
Just to try and knock it out.
into
Makes
the
sense.
Radabajar.
The raider.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's right.
The Radabar. Twin multi-melta. Still hitting on 4s.
Correct. No rerolls on this one though.
And remember, I could advance and shoot, internet.
That's right.
Oh, there's a 3 again.
Okay.
That's a very good strategy.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
It really worked
and
nicely.
3s to wound.
3s to wound.
1 wound.
Come
5 up
on,
invulnerable.
5 up invulnerable. Let's go.
You're not dead. If
Yes, he's alive. Heavy bolter though.
Heavy bolter. 4s to hit.
Yeah.
We've got 3 hits.
Oh, nice.
Take that.
I'm T6 now, though, not T5.
All right, 5
so
to wound, 5 to
fives,
wound.
which is actually really, I'm happy, but it's good.
I'm going to roll 2 of them.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to active. No! It's a 5-up invuln. No, Skrit. No! Yes. Yes. Act of faith.
Okay, you're
other
gonna
one
make it a
wounded.
wound, are you? Okay.
That's the 3rd one.
That's on this immolator over here.
Yeah,
5
so
up invulnerable
this
save.
one.
Hiya! Yes,
Oh,
you
piece of crap. Okay, well, this immolator will fire the twin multi-melta at the venom.
Okay.
And then the heavy bolter there.
Okay, this is the little raider that could. It already did more than I expected.
So no acts of faith. I
Nope.
just roll the dice. Let's do the
Yeah.
heavy bolter first.
Okay.
2 hits, 5 to
Okay.
wound. No wounds.
Nothing. That raider's still alive.
4 is to hit the venom because he's a natural
Correct.
-1.
He is T5.
So 3s to wound.
Yep.
So only one of them. And we
Okay.
are in range for the
5 up
+2.
invulnerable save. He takes it.
How many wounds does he have?
6 in total.
All right, I don't have an active faith anyways. So I need to roll a 4+ to kill him.
Correct.
So then I'm in the range for +2.
Correct.
Oh,
Oh, you
goodbye.
got him.
Good sir.
And does he explode? He does not.
All right.
And then there are 5 models inside. I'm just going to make sure that they are going to be outside of flamer range here.
5 guys inside?
5 little incubi getting out of range of
Quadruple
the flamers,
one.
which is nice. No,
I can't see that
just
last
one.
die.
Just one goes
One of them
down.
dies, okay.
Yeah. So I'll kill this.
And they're all
guy
outside
here.
of the 12-inch range of my flamers?
Of the flamers, meltas, and flamers. Yes.
Okay, and even this immolator over here?
Correct.
Okay. You know, I got a heavy bolter on this immolator.
Might as well.
We're going to try to finish it off. 4 is
I like
to hit.
it.
I'm not close enough for any rerolls.
This raider has done more than
Another
it's
3.
supposed to. And
5s to wound.
paid for
there we go.
itself.
Don't roll your 5
another
up.
5.
No!
Hiya! Yes!
Never have I hated the sight of the maple leaf. I got more heavy bolters. Heavy bolter. Now this one's at -2, but just a -1.
Yeah, just -1. Ah, so funny.
All right. 4 is to hit. There we are. 2
As
hits.
much as it's just hilarious to see how frustrating it's been for you.
We have this Dominion squad with meltas. One of them is in range.
I like it.
So melta there, and
Yep.
then combi melta, meltas, and bolter into your whatever that squad is.
Into the racks.
The racks, yes.
Cool. The hemivores or the hemoxites or whatever they're called.
Are they any minuses to hit?
No.
Okay. The nice thing is I have this 5 right here.
You do, which they can use, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, because I have the simulacrum. I could do another act of faith.
Yes, you do.
The problem is I have to hit and wound first. Or maybe I use it to hit or wound, because I'm hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s.
Or
I could save it for the damage, because I need
Okay.
2 damage, and I know I'm going to roll that 1. No, we're going to use it for the hit.
you're just gonna hit me.
And then as 2 command points, I could also use it for the wound. No, you're making me use it like command points. There's one stupid raider. No, I'm just going to use that for the hit.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll 3 to wound. No! Freaking crap! 2! What's going on? All right, 3 meltas and the other one's hitting on 3s.
yeah.
And then one other melta hitting on a 4 because it's combi. Well, piece of poop. And 2s to wound.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, -4. What's
They
your
are
info?
T5, so it's 3s to wound.
What do they roll?
You rolled a 2 then.
Oh,
So I need a 5 up for them.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the first save that I fail, the damage is reduced to 0. For
Serious?
them. Yeah.
Every
serious.
game?
Every phase. The first failed save for them is 0 damage because they're super Rex. Super Rex.
I'm not amused.
5 up. That's a 5.
can't
so I don't
see it.
have to use it.
Well, piece of poo. I'm going to rapid fire this is
bolter.
the combi bolter.
yep.
So 4s
The bolter
to hit.
part of the bolter.
And the other bolter is 3s to hit.
Okay.
And these are
5s to wound because they're
toughness
T5.
Okay.
With the homunculus nearby.
Yeah. 1 wound.
1, 5 up. Oh, he's okay.
Stop it. I can't win if you never
This is
roll
the
5
first,
up.
the first
Just
turn.
because they're the new codex doesn't mean they have to win. We are not Games Workshop.
That is true. That is very true.
You know what? Storm Bolter
Frustrating
can
it is.
only see the raider, so we're shooting at it.
Might as well.
4s to hit.
Yep.
No. Okay. Well,
Okay.
it's worth a
Got
try.
that out of the
Worth a
way.
try.
I like it.
Fine. I'm firing all the heavy bolters at it because I don't want to split fire and then do nothing. There's 6 heavy bolters in there. What a waste. All right, 6 heavy bolters. If you can't tell by the cadence of my voice, I'm getting annoyed. 4s to hit.
Oh my
Reroll
goodness.
1s. Nope, they're not ordered.
They're not order.
Look at all those frickin' 3s. One command point. That's the best one command point. You're going to spend this entire game.
I love it.
Seriously. So far, just to recap everybody, only one thing has gotten through.
1 multi-melter.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 multi-melters were fired, 3 heavy bolters, and a melta gun, and only one thing actually got through his 5-up invuln. All right, it's all right though. We got 5s to wound. This is going to be it.
That's right. Let's see.
Yeah!
Oh.
Save 5 of them! If you do, you're not welcome back.
I almost did.
You do! You don't have a reroll. He's dead.
I don't have a reroll.
Now roll a 6 and blow up. That doesn't matter actually. There's nobody nearby.
He's gonna explode. Okay, let's see.
Actually, no. You might hit yours.
Yeah. Well, there's also this Kronos back here. Does he explode?
No. Look at that 5.
Oh,
Okay,
so funny.
show me the dice.
Absolutely.
No, I'm not gonna touch them because of COVID.
There you go.
Okay, yeah. There's other numbers other than 5s and 6s. I'm starting to wonder. 10 guys inside.
Okay.
You can make up for this now by rolling
10
7
Trueborn.
1s. 7 1s.
And 1, 2 go down.
2 1s.
2 of the Trueborns decide that this is not their fight. And they die with the wreckage.
What's their leadership, by the way?
They are leadership 9?
So 8 with the
Yeah,
thing?
so they'll be
you
fine.
can't fill yet.
Yep.
I don't have anything else to show, so they can't fill it out, but whatever. Almost on my turn.
Almost.
My emulator
Close.
here will fire its flamers into that squad.
Okay.
Starting with that one because the other flamers are close.
Yeah, you don't want to kill the guys in range.
And the heavy bolter, obviously.
Yeah, let me.
2d6 auto hits with the flamers. Yeah, 3.
I like it. I like it.
And your toughness 5.
I'm T5 on the Rex. Yeah.
4s to wound. Okay, they all wounded.
Nice.
Minus 1 each.
Okay, so
5
5
up.
ups, and I ignore the first failed. So one of them will be ignored, and then I get a 5-up feel no pain because of rack rules. And
Well,
so
there
2
now
go
you
down.
can't roll your 5s. So
2 go
die.
down. Well, it literally was all up to that raider.
Yeah, really. 3s to hit with the heavy bolter. All 3 hit.
Yep.
4s to wound. 1 more wound.
5 up. What were you saying? What were you saying?
No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't
I'm
matter.
gonna flex like this. Do you even lift, bro?
I'm tempted to Holy Trinity them.
Do it.
Because I got the Kami melted.
Do it.
It's just such a waste of command points, but I just want to do something. I want the +1 or +1 to wound, but they're toughness 5, so
Yeah,
my
with
flamer's only
him.
wounding them on 5s.
Correct.
I could always just destroy him. I know he comes back on a 2+, but he'll come back on a 2+ the first time I kill him anyways. Now, let's just fire at them. I'm going to spend a command point on Holy Trinity because there's a combi melta. It would be bolter, melta, flamer into them, so +1 to wound.
Does my Labyrinthine Cunning give me a point?
Of course not. You only get to make saves.
Yeah.
So we'll start with the flamers. You're all done ignoring wounds and stuff, right? So
So I can't ignore a wound. They just have a 5-up feel no pain.
no, but you
and,
have one that ignores
Correct.
damage.
I ignore the first failed
Exactly.
save.
So it's
then
important
it
that I
goes
would
to
fire my
damage zero.
flamers first, eat that up, and then throw a
Correct.
melt at you because you have
Yeah, yeah.
ignore. But it doesn't matter here.
Yep.
So 4 flamers,
These auto hit, which is pretty cool.
11, 16 hits.
Nice. And now,
So now winning on 4s instead of 5s because
Yeah.
of the Holy Trinity.
does that mean you also have to you have to shoot with a bolter, right?
Yeah,
Bolter, flamer,
and the melta. It's a combi melta.
Call me Melta. So he has the bolter.
So that was a really crappy roll. So I got 7.
Okay. 7. Okay,
5
so
up,
5
5
up.
up.
So first 5 ups, and the only
Hold on,
reason they have
that's
a
only
5
6.
up.
That's only 6.
Is it 7? Sorry.
7.
Because it's they only have a 5 up because they're the Hemok sites, and then a 5 up feel no pain to ignore damage. So
Yeah, only
3 of
3
them
die.
go down.
Then we'll do the melta and flamer really quick. So melta and
Yep.
combi melta.
Yep.
So the bolter part of the combi bolter hit on 4s, and then normally winning on 5s, but on 4s. So we got 2 more. Yeah, you just throw those. They're 4-up saves. So
Yeah.
there's no.
No, I just get a 5 up.
Oh, you don't have a 4?
They have a 6 up or a 5 up save or something.
Okay.
So
one of them gets through. 1 damage.
Feel no pain. No.
That kills
so
1 more. And then the melta part hitting on 4s. It hits. Wounding on 2s. Because of the +1 to wound. 5.
5 up invul on this one. There you go. See, it's the
course.
invuls. The invuls are
It's whenever I fire meltas.
for the Meltas
The
and the
harder I
super
hit, the
Meltas.
more likely your invuln works.
I love it. What's the amount of dice you roll, right? It's a lot more prominent when you just roll 1 or 2 dice.
Yeah, exactly.
However, you did kill 6 out of the 10, though, so that's pretty snazzy.
I think I'm all done shooting. And I can't. Well, I could technically throw a command point and charge with one of the Dominion squads, but I don't see a purpose because you're close combat and I am not. So I will just be done there. And
Cool.
we'll go straight to morale. These guys are leadership 8 with the modifier, but
They're going to auto pass once per game. They're just
2
going to
command
use
points?
the auto pass for that.
Okay.
So I go down to 6 command points remaining.
Hey, I'll take that. You burned
Yeah.
a bunch of command points too.
Yep.
I didn't do nearly as much damage as I should have, but I killed a Venom, a Raider, and a bunch of them, and a couple of them.
That's right.
That's not nothing. I'm not happy with it because you're going to be able to. I'm not going to be nearly as resilient as you, and I can say that for sure because I just toughness 3, 6 up invuln. So we'll see what happens as we go into Dark Eldar turn 1.
Oh, the Darkkin strike again.
Before we start your turn, just 2 things. I forgot to get a miracle die when I killed at least one of your units in the
Correct,
shooting
in the
phase.
shooting phase. That's right.
It is a 1 as
Another
well.
one.
That's good. I could use a bunch of 1s.
Yep.
Especially because you're about to go
morale
next.
phase, yep.
And then I do score 3 points. I hold 3 objectives in my deployment zone, so it scores 3-0.
I love it.
Your command phase.
So command phase, I go up to 7 command points.
All right.
Okay.
And that's it, right?
I believe that's all I can do.
Because you have a
in my
new
command
codex,
phase.
so you could have.
I do.
command phase.
I'll check some stuff. We'll come right back and we'll go into my movement. So we're going to start with the Cabalite Trueborn. It's 3 inches to go up, so they can go 4 inches across. They're just basically going to make sure they can hold said objective.
Get some cover in the meantime.
Correcto. And of course, just bring their weapons to bear against your beastie guys.
The mortifiers?
Yeah. Cool thing is, Trueborn ignore the penalty for moving and shooting, which means that
Just hitting on 2s.
which means that they're just going to be hitting on 2s, which I think is really, really good for their Dark Lance, especially because the Dark Lance is a heavy weapon. So normally they'd be doing less than that, which is cool. Okay. So these mandrakes, they move 8, which is great. They're just going to scootsy around.
Not advancing?
Well, let me see if I can get them all.
Can they advance
past
and
that
charge?
line. Yes, because they're in the Cabal of the Black Heart detachment, so they can indeed. I do have to advance them to get most of them around the corner, so I will advance them. That is a 2, sorry. There we go. So 2 extra inches means with a 10, I'll be able to get them around and up about a half inch. So this Talus gets to move 8. I'm definitely not going to advance him. The Haywire guns are now heavy weapons, which means I cannot advance and shoot them anymore, which is a bit of a shame than what it used to be. An Archon Skari, he can give rerolls to hit to all friendly real space raider units, so them because they're blades for hire. So you can actually give Mandrakes reroll 1s to hit now. So I'm going to make sure he's in a position where he can give reroll 1s to hit to the Mandrakes, to the Talos, and to the Cabalite Warriors. And because of his relic, he gives reroll 1s to wound as well to both of the Talos and the Cabalites, which is not something you could do before because he's a Cabal unit, but I'm using a real space raider detachment, so they mix and match a lot better. So I'm going to move this raider now. I'm going to spend a command point, so I'll go back down to 6. Does Labyrinthine Cunning make me spend it? Oh, I get it back.
You got one finally.
Nice. First battle round, got one back, so I'm still at 7. However, I'm using an enhanced sail, so this raider can auto advance 8 inches, so it goes 22 inches up the board. So then I'm just going to move this Urgol back here, just to make sure that those
My Zephyrim can't do
Zephyrim can't go back here. Just kind of keep them in the back there. This Cronus is going to move up. He moves 8, so he's just going to fly like an eagle, fly as high as the sun. My Incubi are also blades for hire, so they can advance and charge in my real space raid detachment with the Black Heart. So how far do they go? 5. So 7 and 5. Yeah, pretty good. So, did you say speedy?
Now you want to get within 6 inches of your...
Well, it's in the
there?
combat phase, so it'll be after the charges.
Oh, it's in the combat phase, you bring him back.
So he has to kill models, basically, but when he kills a model, he can heal a model +1, but if the unit has
one wound each.
I can just bring a model back.
Right.
Yeah, basically, which is pretty cool. So it's good for like little models.
So they're
like,
dragging the body of their dead companion along?
Sure, well, yeah, he's invigorated by all the slaughter that's happening around him, you see.
Well, that means they had to drag him all the way there.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on!
Come on, let's go.
You're gonna be fine.
This way, so, you know.
He's like, suck it up.
He'll come fight. He's got his cool little, he'll soak up a bunch of melta-guns.
Sure, why not?
For Overwatch, why not? Okay, so these Incubi are gonna get out. I'm just gonna measure the closest dude.
3 inches.
I'm gonna advance the unit. They're gonna go 4, so they go 7 and 4, 11.
They can all easily fit there for their disembark, so...
Yeah, they're just all gonna
No
go
issues
there.
there.
They'll all be behind him. Rawr! Go, Incubi, go! Okay, this Venom is gonna advance now. Or not advance, it's just gonna move. So it's gonna move just up here, like this. Then do I wanna... Yeah, it's gonna move up here like this. And these racks are just gonna hop in.
Embark. Now that there's so few of them, you're welcome. They can fit now.
They can, thank you. Thank you for for making them dead. Okay, these Hellions are gonna move. Let's go, Hellions. They move 14.
I can only see the Green Goblin. when I see this.
Oh, I'm so excited. These guys are like amazing. I'm really, really excited.
I'm not saying they're not good. I just all I see with their little flyer things.
You
They're
know,
cool. They're super cool.
They are really, really cool.
So who copied who? Did the Green Goblin copy the Dark Eldar or the Dark
Sure.
Eldar?
You know, the Dark Eldar have been around for a lot longer than anybody else.
I don't know. Comic books, man.
That is true.
Comic books
It's
have been
very,
around
very
for,
true.
I think longer, actually. I don't actually know.
I
the
don't know,
dates.
but you know, the Dark Eldar that were around when we were still like during
Like
the
early
evolutionary development.
Oh, yeah, pretty early editions they
You know.
started appearing.
So 18 inches is there for the bikes. So yeah, they're just gonna. They're
Their
just gonna.
lances in range.
Actually, no, they're
Are
gonna.
they the
move-
lances that always count as being in their melter range?
They're 18 inches for them.
So broken that you can melt it from 18 inches away. I can't
absolutely.
believe you can do that.
It's so cool, isn't it?
Only cheesy armies can melt at 18
Only
inches away.
cheesy armies. I'm actually gonna move them this way, like this.
Retributors can do that in case anybody's not picking up on the sarcasm. And there
okay.
they are, ready to go.
3 heat lances. They hit on 2s because of their super ballistic skill, so that's pretty fun.
Shooting phase.
Shooting phase, I'm going to start with the Trueborn. So the Trueborn are going to shoot their rifles into this unit with melta-guns. They're going to shoot their all their melta-guns into here, as well as the Phantasm grenade launcher is going to go into there as well.
Fantastic. It's a fantastic grenade launcher. Is what it's
Fantastic
actually
grenade launcher.
Yes.
So we'll start with the 3, two blasters and a dark lance. Now I'm doing the same dice because they don't suffer penalties for moving and shooting.
called.
So 2s to hit, rerolling 1s. They hit. And then they are strength 8, so 3s to wound. Rerolling 1s thanks to the Archon as well. So 3 minus 4.
I don't get a save.
So it's just d6 damage, and you get your
Here, each d6 damage?
each d6.
So
They
one at a
melt
time?
the guns basically. So first one does 5, which might kill
Why
one.
don't you just roll the 3 really quick? 5.
You have a feel no pain.
No, I know.
Oh,
But we'll
okay.
do them in the order that you rolled them.
Oh, okay.
Like
okay.
roll them
Oh, yeah,
one
okay.
at a time.
Yeah. That second
5.
one, 6. Third one, 1.
All right,
I'll
let's do
spend
that.
a CP reroll on the 1
Would you like to see?
to a 5.
Okay. I was going to say you could wait to see how
No,
I roll before you decide
I
that.
guess that's true. But
You can take that back if you
so
realize you
if
don't
I
need to.
need to, I will CP reroll it since we're doing it like in order like
Yeah,
that. So we'll see what happens with them. But normally when I roll a 1 on damage, I tend to save my CP rerolls for damage because it's when it's
Yes.
going to go through.
I just
at the
mean
end.
like I've got 5 wounds in each, so
Yeah.
I could like.
Well, is it
I could save
is it
2
a,
of these.
Is it a 6-up feel
Just a
pain?
6-up.
Okay.
So like this could
Well, if you save 1,
barely stay alive.
then you soak up the 6, right?
Exactly.
So it's it's important.
So most likely a reroll is worth it.
Yeah,
So
most
the first
likely.
one, do I roll any 6s?
yeah.
Yeah.
Nicely
All right.
done.
So that'll be good because I'll roll the other 6 the
Correct.
next one, but most likely it's just
Yeah.
okay. He's dead.
Cool.
Now they can blow up, but it's only an inch explosion and only enemies.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not really exploding. They're just lashing out. So we'll kill the one in the back,
Cool.
and then we.
And then I would spend a
reroll.
reroll because I want to try and make him take as many as I can.
And you got him. And we don't care about him blowing up, so
Okay.
we'll just take out. Actually, this is the one that's better, but I'd rather the one in the front. So if you charge, I have a better chance of being in combat. So we'll remove him.
So what's their leadership, by the way?
Well, normally they're leadership 8, so 7 with the
7. Okay.
current
So Phantasm
mission.
Grenade Launcher does D3 shots, and
Oh.
that's 2. Sorry, 2 shots. So does it hit? For each hit, I will roll 2 dice, and if I beat your leadership, you take a mortal.
Just one mortal wound?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So 2 rolls, both hit. Nice.
So leadership
So I need to
7.
beat a 7. So the first one
Nope.
does not mortal, and the second one does not mortal.
Okay. Not so fantastic.
It's only really good if you have like all the negative modifiers buffed up when you're close up.
So then in the end, it's only 1 mortal wound.
Up to 3, right? Because it's for each hit with the weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So like
And then
I've
all
got-
your rifles?
Yeah, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rifles remaining. I think, yeah, 5.
that
Oh,
looks
6 rifles remaining, sorry. 5 rifles into them, not within 12. Just hitting on 2s, rolling 1s. Thank you, my lord Skari. Always have to say thank you.
No, you missed one anyway.
Needing 4s,
embarrassing.
re-rolling 1s. Hey, 1 save, 1 save.
AP damage?
No AP,
Oh.
just 1 damage.
Okay.
Just 1 armor save.
3 up save.
It's just poison. You're not playing your Tyranids, you know.
Oh, no!
Oh no!
Oh.
On a 5-up, you pick one on a 5-up, they get to shoot me, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. They're probably all dead anyways. So, like, if I... Because I have 2 1s from my miracle dice, so obviously I can help 2 things not run away. But I need a simulacrum to make that happen. So I only have, like, these 2 units that have simulacrums, because I don't have the models for all the other ones yet. So the question is, do I just kind of count them as dead? and remove the meltas and start shooting at you because I'll be limited in my Overwatch? And the answer to that is sure, why not? Let's kill a melta-gun then.
Okay.
And then we'll, on a 5+.
The 5+, she gets to shoot me.
Hey, it actually worked!
She does. What's she shooting?
I don't know. One of the
Incubi?
Incubi, yes.
Very cool.
3s to hit.
Yep.
Hey, we hit!
Nice. 2s.
Okay, 2s to
wound.
wound.
Yep. That's a wound.
It's -4.
6 up invulnerable save. Nope.
Okay, good.
How much damage?
Well, it's D6
Minimum
plus 2.
3.
Do you have any Feel No Pains?
I do, yeah. Oh, no, they don't have feeling pain.
Oh,
They used to have a feeling pain.
Right. So 6 damage.
That's a carryover from the last rule.
So I just want to point out that was 6 damage, okay? So if somehow this guy comes and brings him back, I'm not sure if he can really come back. Like, let's think about that
He's
for a
red
second.
paste.
He is like all over the wall.
It's like magic, okay? The Emperor, it's like your faith.
I just want you to realize what you're doing if you bring him back.
The Talus will now fire, and it will be firing at the last one here.
Last mortifier.
Yeah, so needing 2d3 shots first. Aha. Get excited.
Yeah. This is a phantasmal.
This is a haywire grenade.
Okay.
So needs, so it's double haywire grenade, haywire guns basically. So 4s to hit rerolling, 1s thanks to the Archon. Ooh, this is my official first reroll for a Coven unit given by an Archon. On camera, thank you, my lord. Yes, it worked.
You can clip that and put it somewhere.
I know. Now, they always wound vehicles on a 4+.
Okay.
So just need 4s to wound.
But 6s do something, doesn't it?
They do. No
What's the other
6s, but they are -3 AP.
I don't get a save against that.
Cool, and now they're D3 damage against vehicles.
Bring it
so
on.
2d3 damage to do.
Well, that was
5 damage.
pretty darn efficient, considering that
Yeah.
you rolled pretty bad for the number of shots. 6s to ignore. If I can roll one of those, then I'm alive. I rolled 2 of them. He's
Nice.
got 2 wounds left.
He is alive
got
with 2 wounds. I like it.
She is down to 2 wounds.
So the Cronus is going to shoot. He has a flamer, so he's going to shoot the flamer here. Actually, no. He's going to shoot the flamer. Yeah, here.
Yeah. And then a phantasmal grenade launcher.
And then the super grenade launch. The super other gun's going to go into here.
Is it a phantasmal?
So the Spirit Vortex is going to go into the Mortifier.
Mortifier.
D6 shots for 4. Now this one hits a little better than the Talos, so hits on 3s.
No rerolls though.
No rerolls because he's too far away. It is only strength 3, so need a 5 to wound, but on a 6 it does just 2 damage. No nothing
damage.
there. It is AP2, so it could go through. Over
And
here,
then you've got your
D6 flamer shots, 5. Or
auto
flamer hits. And needing 4s to wound. So 3 at -2.
1 damage each.
1 damage each.
Actually, the damage isn't
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So you said, sorry, -2?
-2.
So 5 up saves. Nope.
Cool.
3 of them die.
Do they shoot me?
Well, I'm dead anyway, so I'm not worried about leadership. So we'll kill the sergeant
Yep.
and 2 flamers closest to that, make it a little harder charge.
Yep.
So 2 flamers. Yes.
Nice.
The sergeant. Also yes.
Nice. Very nice.
They're
of
all
them.
going to fire at the Incubi.
Of course.
They don't have to fire at whatever shot them.
Correct.
Just as they get to fire 1 weapon.
Yep.
And I'll fire both profiles for the Melta.
Getting double activations is always useful.
Yeah, this doesn't usually I don't usually get this many 5+.
It's all good.
2 flamers.
I don't get as many 5+.
Oh, there we go.
I don't get as many 5+ with invulnerable saves like that.
Yeah, no kidding. But I still only got 3 hits. The flamers. What's their toughness?
3.
You know what? 1.
So it's a 3 up save.
There's no AP.
Good.
Well, la-di-da to you. Melt a gun on a 4 because I'm doing the combi.
Yep.
Misses.
Yep.
And then the bolter itself misses and misses.
Okay.
Wow, that was pretty crap. I'm so glad I rolled those 5+.
That's right. So the Mandrakes are going to shoot into the last one here. They each get 2 shots, so that would be 16 shots. Now they advance, so hitting on 4s. However, the Archon
Reroll
gives
ones.
them reroll 1s to hit. No reroll 1s to wound though, because they're not core. But 4s rerolling 1s to
Ooh,
hit.
golly.
Oh my
That's
goodness
all but the 2 ones.
gracious. Oh, thank you, my lord. No, 2. As he says it into the camera. They are strength 4.
Just go watch the channel, you'll
So
see.
needing 5s to wound, but 6s also do mortals in addition to the damage that they do. So that will be 2 mortals.
No, there's a 6 over there.
3 mortals, and 1 was a cocked dice. So,
Well, you know what? 3 mortal wounds so
so
far.
3 mortals, and then that many saves.
You got him,
as
you got
well.
him, you got him.
I got him.
You got him.
Hooray!
You all have to get through his
Good
turn.
Mandrakes, good. He's gonna shoot his Stinger pistol. Oh, ha ha! He hits, wounds on 2s. He wounds!
AP?
I don't believe it has an AP.
Well, I'll roll a die.
Oh, yay!
Doesn't matter. On a 5+.
Does she shoot?
No! Doesn't matter
The
because
first
she wouldn't do any
one,
damage. Anyway.
she just falls down and convulses on the ground. And froth is at the mouth. Okay, so, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot.
Do you think you have enough firepower to take
Well,
out
actually,
the
I'm gonna
Eldar?
start with the melta-guns over here. Okay, and then I'm gonna see how many can see your little lady over here. That might as well try.
Just
So I've
finish off
got
that one
1,
Dominion.
2, 3.
So 4 rifles.
Sword
into
rifles
Dominion.
can see her.
then-
3 heat lances into that. And that would leave 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 rifles into that.
All right,
as
probably
well.
don't need the rifles. I'm sure the lances.
This
will-
is just nickel and diamond, buddy.
Let's just do
Nickel
it.
and diamond.
Do
Okay,
it.
now they hit on 2s because of their combat drug, which is a new thing.
Well, that's
It made
embarrassing.
sense. It was good, you know.
You know,
It is strength 8 now, though.
you come all this way and roll a 1. Like,
No! They are strength 8
you
now?
do want people to come and watch your channel, don't
That's
you?
true, that's true.
Well, then, like, do something, all right?
Check me out, yo. They're 2
I'm
invulnerable
assuming they're
saves.
-4 AP?
Minus 4 AP.
So 6 up
correct.
invulnerables, baby.
Oh,
Oh, I
baby.
can do it too. So I think they're dead.
2d6 plus 4
Oh, yeah.
because of
It's
the
plus
melta
2
rule.
each. Plus-
Ha!
Yeah. Oh!
Take,
No, it's got it. You got it.
Take 11? Yeah,
Yeah,
11.
it's dead. It has 10.
Yeah.
So I do have a 1 command point stratagem that can auto-explode. I'd hit both of these squads for D3 mortal wounds each. I'm just trying to
Wow,
think of
these heat lances actually killed a tank? That never happened before.
Well, yeah.
That would actually
Melta range at 18
super
inches.
18-inch meltas? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
good.
amazing.
So I am going to use the command point.
Okay.
Where you've already gotten 1 command point, so there's no
For the
point
battle
going.
round, yeah, so I
Yeah.
can't get another one.
So D3 mortal wounds onto your little guys.
Incubi?
This is where I want to roll the 3 because they're only 1 wound each.
Correct.
Oh, 2.
2.
You don't
Cool.
have any ignore wound
I'll
mechanic?
kill the Klavix.
You don't like the Klavix?
He's got 2 wounds.
Fine. And then we'll try to kill, 3 wounds on these. Do they ignore a 6 up?
No, they
So
used
1
to.
and a half.
They
1 and a half
used to.
die.
They do have 2 wounds now, which is actually quite handy.
And now I'll get a miracle die at the end of the phase.
Because I did kill a faithful unit.
Yeah, the
so,
mortifiers didn't count.
Yeah, it's
And on a 5
cool.
plus, she will
shoot me.
shoot you.
Yeah, which is kind of cool.
Oh!
Thank
Of course, the ones that would actually
goodness.
Because I would have toasted that unit.
Yeah. Okay, 4 rifles into the last Dominion, and needing 4s to wound. Oh, they all
No, I
hit
was
because
gonna
it
say
hits
there's
on.
2s to
Yeah,
hit.
yeah. So 3 armor saves, no AP.
Just no AP?
No
3
AP,
up.
just straight up.
Hey, got her. A 5 plus.
Does she flame stuff?
Oh yeah, into
Nice,
the
very nice.
incubi right next to her.
Yeah, makes sense.
Doing more more
Then-
shots than
then-
the other 2 that died. 3 that died.
3s, yeah.
We're looking at
3s.
What's their
Toughness 3.
So 3's
3s, yeah, yeah. Just
Hey, 5 wounds.
nicely done,
3
little.
up save, 3 up
She's
save.
like, I will take some of them down with me.
Oh, she gets 1 of them.
1, and I will put it on the Klavix. Boop. Okay, so 2 Hellions can see this immolator over here. They're just gonna nickel and dime with some shots here. Nothing
3s to hit
crazy.
for them?
6s to wound. Nothing. Okay, so the Venom's gonna shoot. I'm going to shoot into the Melta squad, and I'll shoot the rifle. It's a twin rifle, so 4 shots, hitting on 3s and wounding on 4s. 2.
AP.
No AP.
So I'll put it on. Well, we've got cover with this thing, so we'll use 2 up saves. Yeah, and I roll a 5.
And then the splinter cannon is 3 shots, hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. These are -1 though, wounding on 4, sorry. They're -1, which is
so
pretty cool.
Back to 3 ups then.
Yep.
And there's our 2. As soon as it's a 3 up, I roll 2.
Love it.
We'll kill. I don't know. Do you have fly on any of these?
Nope.
Just wondering how much I have to worry about blocking.
Yeah, don't have fly. That would be
Let's
fun
kill
if I had
a
it.
melt-a-gun up front then.
Yep.
On a 5 plus, it'll shoot.
Yep.
Nope. The end of that phase, you killed at least 1 unit with the Act of Faith, so I
Yep.
get a miracle die.
Yep.
And it's a 3. I could re-roll that once per player turn. I don't really like a 3. It's not close to anything that's useful. So let's make it a 2. Well, that's a little better, I guess.
With your dialogus,
Well, the
it could
dialogus
be
can
a
make it a
1
1,
or
yeah.
a 3.
But it's only way over here.
So I'm going to start with the Kronos. We'll charge into your immolator.
The only question is where I want to use my Overwatch, right? Because obviously
Correct.
something's going to want to Overwatch.
Yep.
And I don't think that's it. 4 shots hitting on 6s. I have no miracle dice to help
Plus
me
the
with
heavy
that.
bolter as well.
Yeah. How many wounds is that?
7.
You're in Melta range, so only 1 has to connect, right? What's your invuln
6 up.
and your toughness?
5 up, feel no pain, and toughness 6.
Yeah. No, just go ahead and charge. You
Okay.
might just tell us anyways.
What do I need? I need an 8 to get in.
Do you have any bonuses?
No, just straight up with 2 dice. That's a 10.
Well, you rolled a 10. So
Okay, so she gets in. Hurrah! Let's go. Nom, 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 nom.
Those flamers, then obviously that's a little more obvious to Overwatch.
Correct. Then I will charge my homunculus into the sister squad.
I am not going to Overwatch.
Cool. And he goes
9.
enough to. I guess you guys. I tend to reroll anything that's not.
We do
flanked.
not count it as cocked unless it is really unclear what it
Okay,
is.
Okay.
Which takes quite a bit. Like, if you think about it, like that's a 2.
I guess it does
right?
speed up the filming process. You know what I
That
mean?
right
Like-
there, I would call cocked.
Right, because it's
But
like
that,
side up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, makes sense.
If you can look straight down on it and it's obvious what it is,
They will charge both.
bring it. 9.
Okay, so they're just gonna.
Yeah, it's for speeding up filming, but also just because it's less arguments that way. Because cocked dice can be one of the most argumentative things.
The mandrakes will charge into your squad of multi-melters.
So this is where I might consider overwatching. What other charges do you have? You don't have to tell me. I'm just looking at what's potential. Not really anything, right?
Nope. That's
Okay.
like the only other one I have.
Then let's overwatch.
Okay, I will vect that, which is a new thing. So it's 0 CP. So the next time you want to overwatch with something, it'll cost you 2 CPs.
Sure.
Cool. For the rest.
I'm not going to Holy Trinity this. The Combi Flamer will fire both profiles,
Yep.
obviously. And then we have a Bolter there as well.
Yep.
Not in range to throw grenades. so-
Rerolling ones though, because the Canonus is
Yeah,
nearby.
Canonus is right here, so
Yep.
could re-roll this. I don't have any miracle dice to help me with this, though.
Yep.
So we're looking at 6s to hit. Re-roll 1s. Give me
Nice.
one more. Give me one more. No, okay. 2s to wound.
Yep.
See, this is where I could use a miracle die, but I don't know if killing one guy is really worth it.
Sure. Okay.
I'm not re-rolling
Hindsight
it.
is 2020.
No, I still wouldn't want to use it. It's just one guy, right? Because
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
still
yeah,
make your invuln.
That's true.
And then we got a Flamer.
That's the big one.
5.
Flamers are big.
Let me just toss the bolters in there at the same time because they're the
Yep.
same damage or same strength. So we got 4 bolter shots on 6s.
Yep.
Nope. So we got 5 flamer hits, wounded on 3s.
Correct.
And
So
we
3.
got 3 of them, no AP.
Cool. Just 5 ups because it's an invul safe. Wow.
Did you make all 3?
I
can't see
did
the third one.
indeed. Oh, that was a 5.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Max, he's like, oh, if I
love
see
five
another
of those
invulnerable save.
Charge!
7, which should
Yeah,
be
you made it.
fair enough. Now, the only reason they can advance and charge is because they are in the Black Heart detachment, which gives Blades for Hire +1 on the Power from Pain chart.
Bring it.
Which gives it 2 Mandrakes, Incubi, Scourge as well. So it makes them like a lot faster than they ever were, which is really, really cool.
Okay.
Cool. So I'm going to use the Tormentors on the Incubi. I'm going to pick the Sister Squad. So I'm going to roll 2d6 with their leadership, which is -1 for the Homunculus and an additional -1 for the mission.
So I'm at 6.
So you're a 6. I need to beat a 6. If I do, they fight last. They do. So they can't be interrupted.
Oh no,
with.
they have to fight that. The strength 3 weapon. What am I gonna
Well,
do?
you know, I do only have toughness 3, so
That's true,
You
I
know,
could kill one.
Like
I
you
could
could
kill
kill
one.
some stuff. Okay, they're gonna just pile in and go this way. I'm gonna stay just out of an inch of her. So I need 3s to hit them, or 3s to hit with the mandrakes.
No rerolls.
No, because the Archon is a little too far away, but the Archon would give them rerolls. They are strength 4, so they are wounding on 3s, and the AP 1 for the blades. However, on
roll
6s to wound, it'll be AP 2 as well, which is pretty neat.
No 6s.
No 6s, but
That's fine. though. You've rolled a lot.
1, 2, 3.
12 get through, so I got a 4-up save now. That's them all.
Cool.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They did get to fight though, right?
If they
five.
die. If they die.
Yeah.
I mean,
fives,
on
right?
5s, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'll do the ones in front, and then I can.
And
pile
that's
on the
only
other
a
ones.
1 attack, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But they. Except for the superior. 2 of them will attack, hitting you on 4s.
5s because of the -1.
Well,
Yeah.
5s. Reroll
Rerolling
1s.
Yep.
Haha, joke's
Nicely
on
done.
you. Hold on. 4s to boot.
Yep. And 5s.
Hey, I killed one.
You got one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you want to engage my
the
dialogue?
pain? How many attacks does she have?
I don't know.
Patience.
Consolidate so she can't fall back without stratagems.
Without a stratagem, correct.
Yeah. Well,
How
your
many
turn next.
wounds is she?
4.
4 wounds. Okay.
3 attacks, strength 4, AP nothing.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with my homunculus. So the homunculus got some cool stuff.
Hold on, I could have spent 2 command points to interrupt.
You can if you want.
Or the immolator.
Yeah.
Just not them. No.
If you want, that's gonna
No.
be fine. Okay.
No!
So the homunculus has only 4 attacks this time, and then his scissor hand gives him 2 additional attacks. I will be attacking with...
Hold on. What's his name?
Boomonculus. Homunculus.
Not Edward?
Edward.
You've missed such an obvious, like...
Scissor hands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
One of the attacks, though, is with the Ichor Injector. If that one hits, it just does a mortal wound.
sure.
Yeah. And then I will be doing everything with the scissor hand, which is wounds on 4s, but it's -2 AP. Yeah. So I'll do the scissor hand first. He hits with 3.
And the new rules doesn't reroll his own stuff, right?
Correct, and does 1 at -2. Oh, -3, sorry, because it's a Blade Master.
Okay, you got 1.
Cool, and then this one is a mortal on 2. Does, just so 2 go down.
I don't get to ignore that mortal wound with this order. We'll just, I don't want you to pile into the next immolator, at least not easily, so we're going to pull the 2 from the back.
Mm-hmm.
So the Superior and the Simulacrum. So we'll do the Superior.
Yep.
Nope. The Simulacrum. Yes.
Nice.
That's a bolter. Wait, no, we're in close combat, so we'll just...
Well, it's technically on a model-to-model basis. So if she has a pistol, she could shoot, or she could use her bolter to shoot something that's not engaged. Or she can attack if she's in engagement range.
Yeah, no, I have to fight in combat with this one. 4s to hit. We missed. Okay, that was fun. And then why don't you just...
So he's done there, so I'll do the Incubi, and I'll do each Incubi, and the Sergeant has 4 attacks, or the Clavex has 4.
Just where?
So I'm going to do 2 into the Sisters, and then 1 into the tank. So into the Sisters, they hit on 2s now, though, which is cool. Cool. And they are strength 5, so they need 3s, but they are -3. So 2 at -3.
6 up.
Mm-hmm. Good old invuls.
5 up.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, they don't fight back.
Okay, and then the one against
they're dead.
the vehicle. 3 hits, and then 5s to wound, but 6s will do an additional damage. Nope.
Nothing.
No, strength 5, yep, that doesn't matter there. No, so the Kronos will go, unless you want to interrupt with the immolator.
Nope.
Cool. So I got 4 attacks, hitting on 4s though, because it's Kronos. And it's strength 5, so it'll need 5s, but 6s will do extra AP and do 2 damage.
Well, that's
1
6.
at -2, 2 damage.
5 up. So 2 damage gets through, so I'm down to 8.
Yeah. That's usually what happens there. Okay, so that's it for
right?
him. I don't know, I think he has to kill models to heal, not do wounds.
You can double check that.
So I'll double check that, but in the meantime, you get to attack back.
Yeah, try to run them over.
Yep.
6s to hit. Nope. And then she'll swing back at them. Hitting on 5s because they give me a -1. So 1 hits, strength 4, so 3s to wound. That's 1 wound, no AP.
5 up, invul, no, 1 dice.
1 more
so
dice.
You got 1.
I'll slowly get rid of them. That's the end of
That's my turn.
Well, we got.
That's a battle round, right?
Did they?
They lost 2. Their leadership 8, -1, 7. So I guess it would matter for them.
6.
Yeah, because of the thing. Nope.
Because it's also -1 combat attrition. So
correct. Pretty nasty on big, larger units.
So they're fine, and I don't have any to roll because you just outright killed. So I get a miracle die.
At the end of the command phase, because I did kill him. Yes.
Sorry, I don't get any miracle dice. I'm once again getting mixed up with the Order of the Martyred Lady who get it when you kill me.
Correct.
Only when I kill stuff.
That's right. So that you didn't get the one for when I killed that one either.
No,
so that everybody on the internet knows we did fix it.
Yeah. Well, no, I got the one for because it's at the end of the phase anyway.
Correct.
So I was told to that. Yeah. So no miracle dice yet as we finish battle round 2.
I do get my 3 points, and we dive into turn 2.
Yeah. Yeah, so I only have my 2 miracle dice now, I should point out, because I keep mixing it up. They don't get it when I die, unless it's a character. So I have my 2 1s. So I do get a miracle die at the beginning of the round, which is a 3, and 1 at the beginning of my turn, which is a 4. Yeah, I'll keep the 4. I can't re-roll that one because it's only during turns, but I could re-roll that once, but I'm happy with it. Command phase, I get a command point, and then I'm going to spend 2 of those to do a desperate breakout because
she's like, I'm being surrounded by shadows.
On a 1, she's dead.
Well, first for the command points that you spent, Labyrinthine Cunning on a 6.
Nope.
I don't get one.
She's alive.
And then when you fall back, I will use the cut them down So I have 6 models in there, and on 6s, she'll take mortal wounds as she runs away.
She's got 4 of them, so she's ooh,
2
not
mortal
dead.
wounds.
Not dead, not dead.
Not dead, but
And it's
she
not
does,
the psychic phase. She does ignore mortal wounds on a 5+ in the psychic phase.
It's the movement phase. And did I use the command points for that stratagem? Yes, I did.
Oh, all right. Well, at least it cost you command point. Cost me 2, cost you 1. Totally worth it, though. Get her out of there.
Yeah, you need to kill those mandrakes, so those mandrakes are going to, like,
they'll
eat
continue.
everything else alive.
Exactly. Canoness will just advance. Just going to hop back over here. No point staying forward with her. Shooting should be able to deal with this. And the Rhino, my Warlord Canoness, is going to get out. She's going to move out over here. And then her Preacher buddy gets out as well and says, "Wait for me!" And he runs over. You know what? We're going to throw in an advance.
He has a very deep voice for
He's going to advance
for a
4.
preacher.
We're just going to bring him around.
Make sure he gets all the attacks in.
Yeah, everybody gets his not about him being in the fight.
Absolutely.
And then the Red Pension will get out. So they're out. They're going to advance. They get a +1 to this. No, garbage, whatever. They'll get a +1 to the charge as well, so they should be in fine. It's the Canoness I'm not so sure of. Although I do have Miracle Dice. Although it's not exactly where I want to use them. But if I have to, I have to.
Also, you're going to make sure you don't end with an engagement range of the incubi.
You're not making me fight last.
Those tormentors could really come in handy right now.
Exactly. And then the Rhino itself will just come over here. Now they did advance, which means I'll have to spend a command point on the stratagem to let them advance and charge. Just pointing that out right now so people understand what is going on. You know what? I'm going to put them like this. Because then as we duck back here, we can peek out with a heavy bolter. We'll keep the rest like this. After checking ranges, though, everybody could actually be in range when they come out here. So we'll have the whole squad expose themselves. And this heavy bolter will come up here, and this squad will move up to keep the objective. This one can also see through there. Immolator here, I'm going to throw an advance. Let's see what happens. 6, so it's actually a 7, so that's 19.
Nice.
I'm going to zip back here, because you can get out. I'm going to actually shorten that a little bit just to kind of block off being able to come through here.
Yeah.
This will stop you from being able to easily get here. I know you can still get out, move 8, advance, and still get there, but I can't.
You're gonna make me work for it.
Yeah, a little harder.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get these Retributors out yet because they don't have any juicy targets. Nothing I want to get out yet. So we're going to save them for a turn 3 awesomeness. We're going to advance. Woohoo!
Another 19
That's
with
a
that
19-inch
immolator.
move.
Look
Yeah.
at that. They're booking it.
I'm just wondering where to put it with the 19. That allows me to zip over here. I don't think I'll have any way to be able to see your Ravager Raider thing?
Raider.
The Ravager Raider.
The Reverator.
The Raider bird.
The Revever.
His dark color. And so let's just figure this out. He's going to drive all the way around, up and down, right to, we'll just get our butt over there.
Yeah, look at that. Amazing.
Like we'll just kind of go back.
Fabulous.
We'll get within 12 inches of
Yep.
the
There you go.
Talos.
Oh yeah, you even
Oh,
can
yeah.
go way back here.
I can't though, because they're in my way.
Correct.
I'm not allowed to run them over. This ain't 7th edition. Into the shooting phase. Let's start with stuff that I have to do. Immolator, heavy bolters into the incubi, and meltas into the big guy.
I like it. Into the Chronos.
-1 because they're all heavy weapons.
Say my name. Say my name.
4s to hit. Oh ho! 3s to wound. I'm
Correct,
assuming?
correct.
Not toughness 8 or something.
Toughness 7 right now because
Oh,
of the
that's pretty high
homunculus.
actually.
Yeah, it's not
3s to
bad.
wound. 3s to wound. Okay,
Okay.
-4. And
I do
lots
get
of
a
damage.
6 up in Vol. This.
You better not. Okay, 2 get through.
I made.
How many?
I made 1, so 2 go through.
So how many wounds?
It's 7 wounds, but I have a 5 up field mode pain.
Oh, okay, so let's do the math here. I'm going to do minimum 6 damage. No, I'm not activating this.
Okay.
This +4.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, save
How many?
that, buddy. 12.
12.
12.
Is that a challenge?
How many wounds does he have?
7. Is that a challenge?
You're not doing this. You're not doing it. You're not doing it. Ah, you're not doing it. Okay.
1, 2.
I knew you weren't.
3, 4.
But for some reason, I
5,
just-
6, 7, and 8. Yeah. Okay. You
He's
can
dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Does she explode? On a 6, she does a wound to you? No.
I don't care. Whatever.
She
Go
got. Oh, you got it. I get a miracle dice.
Yeah, right.
Or 2.
Heavy bolter into them. 4s to hit. I don't care. Whatever. I killed it. That's all it-
I'm so happy. I
I'm
just
done.
killed it already.
I'm just gonna go home now. We're gonna zip over here. We're gonna do our best to kill those incubi, basically.
Yep.
So we're gonna start with this Battle Sister squad.
Yep.
They're all in range.
Yep.
heavy bolter, and then 4 regular bolters.
All the bolters in range. Nice.
Just
Long, good range.
24 inches is like right
no,
here.
I like it.
Do the regular bolters first, hitting on 3s and wounding on.
T3.
So 3s.
Yeah. I will be starting to take it on him
Sure.
because he's within the cover there. So 2s.
So he's alive, and we got 3 heavy bolters hitting on 4s.
Correct.
They moved, and then wounding on 3s as well. These are -1, so
Cool.
just 3
So
up.
3s on him first.
He's
Nope,
dead?
He dies, and the next guy on 3s alive.
So 1 dies from that. We have another heavy bolter right behind him that's going to fire all the way over across there too.
Yep.
4s to hit, 3s to wound, -1.
Just one of them?
Just 1.
Cool. 3 ups. Nope, you killed
Another one
more.
dies.
Clap.
She's got a plasma pistol,
Nice.
and he's got a last pistol.
Nice.
No, he doesn't have the order thing, so he can't
Cool.
advance and shoot. So let's put the, no, you know what? Let's start with the storm bolter here, because if I happen to kill them all
Yep.
over. No, you got a 1 wound left.
I have 1
on
wound dude left there.
them. Okay, we'll do storm bolter into them.
Yep.
3s to hit, re-rolling 1s, because the canoness is watching. That didn't matter. She didn't care. She wasn't paying attention. 3s to wound. 1 wound, no AP.
Good.
And then we'll throw a plasma pistol into the incubi.
I like it.
Right? Does that make the most sense?
Either or.
Well,
You only have the 1 shot. You either kill you either kill that or kill an incubi.
I'm just thinking like these guys have multi-damage, and so... Nah, incubi. 2s to hit, thankfully, even with the advance. And then 2s to wound. Here we are, -3.
6 up. Doesn't matter, or 5 up.
And that kills him.
No, because it's closest within 3, so he'd be good.
Oh, you're choosing to be the closest.
Yeah, yeah.
You
well,
don't
no,
have
he,
to hit the closest.
You don't have to hit him. It's just the guy that's within 3 and through the.
Also, you had a
building.
2-up save up to a 5-up.
I get a 2-up to a 5-up.
Okay,
for the
okay.
-3.
I understand now. I was confused for a moment. Then we're going to come over to this side. We're going to take care of our mandrake infestation.
The shadows. The shadows are alive.
Are they shadows or mandrakes?
The shadows.
Where's the mandrakes?
They are mandrakes, but they manifest from shadows.
I see. So, we're going to fire this squad of scissors first. I didn't move. Didn't matter. You're -1 hit anyways.
Correct.
Heavy bolter on 4s. Reroll 1s. The canoness is watching. Nope. And
3s.
3s to wound. -1.
5 up. Nope.
1 dies. Kaplooey!
Dead.
Explodes. Rapid fire all the bolters. 4s to hit. Reroll 1s. Oh golly, look at those 3s. 3s to wound. 1 wound only.
5 up.
Another one dies.
Another one
Where's
goes
your
down.
5-ups now?
No.
Huh? It's only
Where
when I
have
hit you
they
with
gone?
meltas.
Well, the dice tend to they tend to go up and down throughout the entire game. So if you roll crazy 1 turn, odds are it'll even out.
Exactly. Canoness, bolter. 3s to hit because of the -1. And then 3s to wound.
I'm
2
just kind of
more.
happy that I spiked it at the beginning of the game when
Yeah,
it was
right.
so important.
Yeah, that could have been
basically.
much different. You could have a
Yeah.
lot more dead guys.
Correct.
And then the last squad will fire everybody at -1.
Yep.
Heavy bolter on 4s. Ooh, all 3 hit. 3s to wound.
Okay.
And then the bolters hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. So we got
You have to
3 of
say
them.
thank you, my lady.
And then 3 wounds.
5 ups.
They're dead.
You got him.
Goodbye. And now, Immolator with twin multi-meltas into your Talos.
Yep.
He's going to do just as well as that one. Good watch. 3s to hit.
3s though. Yeah, I can't -1 him because he's a coven unit.
I'm trying to think if I should use a... Nah, no miracle dice here. 3s to hit. Oh, instant regret. Only 2 hit. 3s to wound, right?
Yep. Toughness 6.
Okay, so the first one. Yes, I'm just gonna roll. Okay, both of them through. -4 AP.
6 up. Involves.
Okay,
Nope,
and
both
they're
go
both in
through.
Melta range. So we're looking at 2d6 plus 4 again.
Correct.
All right, I'll do this one at a time in case I want
And
to.
then the heavy
reroll.
bolter as well.
Yeah, but I'm counting on this being the.
Yep.
So we've got
3 damage, 4 damage.
so it's 4 damage, which
Yep.
means I need to do 4 more. And you ignore on 5s?
I ignore on 5s.
Okay, I'm gonna miracle die. I'm gonna do the 4 to make it 6 to do 10 total.
Okay, so 10 in total.
And you gotta roll.
6 and 10. 5 up, feel no pains for Mr.
5 up,
Talos.
feel no pain.
Yeah, let's go, Mr. Talos. And he takes enough to kill him.
Good.
Does he blow up? He does not. You got him.
All right, heavy bolter will just fire into the air in celebration.
Hooray!
And then the Immolator over here doesn't really have much to shoot at, so we'll just put a flamer. Somehow the flames don't get inside your open top vehicle. Oh, Gorka Morka. And naturally this is when, well no, actually 6 isn't that great. I was expecting to roll like 12, be like, oh, whatever. Toughness of the thing?
6.
5's to wound.
Yeah.
2 whole wounds. -1.
5 up invul. Nope.
Well, yeah, take
2
that.
damage.
Take that. Oh yeah, heavy bolter. I don't remember I have that.
Yeah.
Any minuses to hit?
Nope.
3s to hit.
It's
And
It's a Coven Raider, so it can't be -1.
okay, 5s to wound. No. End of the phase. I killed something, so I get a miracle die. It's a 3. Reroll it. I want a 6. Yeah. Thank you. Here's an invuln where I need it. Swing it over here. I'm gonna have the Repentia charge first. I know that means they have to take the Overwatch, but I want the Canoness to survive.
And you're just charging them, right?
Yeah. So 1 command point.
And I will spend a command point to Overwatch.
So roll 2 dice to
So
see
we'll
if you get
see
any
if
back.
I get any back.
No.
Labyrinthine Cunning says no, but I get 18 shots plus the Phantasm Grenade Launcher.
Fun.
Okay, so this is the regular rifles.
6s to
Hitting
hit.
6s,
I see 2.
2, and on 4s. So one
wound.
save. And then the Phantasm Grenade Launcher does 3 hits because you're over 6, or 3 shots, my apologies, because it is blast. And does not hit. So just 1 save.
What's the damage on it?
Just 1 damage.
Okay, so I got a 5 up invulnerable because her Warlord trait gives infantry nearby order infantry +1 to their Shield of Faith. So 5 up invuln. And then they ignore wounds on a 5+. No, 1.
I got 1. Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if I roll 5 up and they do anything because they don't have any guns. Charging, I get +1 of this for my Sacred Rite, 8 inches. And we're just going to make sure we stay away from the Incubi. But this should be fine. I know you can interrupt, but there's not much I can do about that. I'm going to be bringing the Canoness in as well. Oops. Stand up, y'all! And then the Canoness will declare a charge just against them, staying away from the Incubi. And she gets a 7-inch charge, which is more than enough. And she's right there. So we got 21 attacks. Obviously, the Repentia are going first.
Yep.
Their Eviscerators are -1 to hit, so I don't care about your -1 to hit. Or maybe I don't care about my -1 to hit. Pick one. 4s to hit with Zealot, so they re-roll, which is good. There's a few misses there. Not bad so far. Let's make it. Oh, fantastic.
nice.
19
Very
hits.
nice.
I can do that math so fast because 21 -2. Yeah, and if you're wondering why they're 3 attacks each, the Preacher gives them +1 attack because they're within 6 inches. We're looking for 3s to wound, no re-rolls. Oh, golly.
Good roll.
These are -3, 2 damage flat.
6 up invulnerable save, which is better than they used to have before. You got
Oh, golly.
They're all gone.
They don't ignore wounds?
Oh god, no. No, they used to, but then they
right.
did. They weren't 2 wounds back then. You did get them. This was the trade that is actually quite good for your Repentia.
Yeah.
So I kind of knew that was going to happen. That's like a given almost.
Well, they are going to... The question is, do I consolidate in and bring your Incubi into the fight?
This is the first game that I've gotten to play with all my Hellions nicely fully painted since I finished
It makes
them.
sense that they die then.
So they have to die. It's the special rule of if you bring a nice unit, the first game you bring them, they just die instantly.
Yeah. I have a 3 command point stratagem to fight again, but I can't against the Incubi. And it's only at the end of the combat phase.
Yeah, you
anyway.
can't. You couldn't allocate anything into them.
No. I think I'll... No, because then they could just pile into my Canoness and attack her. So what I'll do is I'll just do my best to protect the Canoness by wrapping around like this.
And just staying out of an inch.
Yes.
Cool.
I think that's the best idea in this case.
I like it.
Everybody ends up closer in one way or another. And we're good. That's all the chargers.
He would heroic in advance, sorry, because he was.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Bring it in. I'll run you over too.
That's right.
Okay? So go ahead and fight.
Okay, so I'm going to start with him. I'm going to start with no, the Incubi will go first.
Yeah, because I'm going to run him over
Might as
otherwise.
well. Okay, all
Hitting on.
2s, because they are Incubi. And wounding on 5s, but 6s do 3 damage each, which is pretty cool. There's
Ouch.
4 that do 3 damage each, and 1 that does 2 damage.
AP?
AP 3, and these are AP 4.
Okay, well, just 6 up invulns all around.
That's right.
Well, I will die? Sorry, they're 3 damage normally?
So it's 2 damage normally, but on a 6 to hit, because I still have a
3,
Clavex in the unit, on a 6 to wound, sorry,
Fine, so you're gonna
they
kill
do extra damage with lethal precision.
I do have a 6 for a miracle die, but I don't think that's going to matter. So what we'll do is we'll do the 2 damage one first.
Yep.
6 up. Nope, I'm down to 6.
Yep.
We'll do 2 of the other ones.
And
Nope.
it's dead.
I'm down.
3
Yeah, I'm
damage
dead.
each, yep.
I'm down to dead.
So that'll be dead.
Command point. I'm gonna blow up.
Cool.
D3 damage or D3 mortal wounds to each
So you're
squad.
down to.
I'm down to 2.
Cool.
I'll
Try to steal
my
your command point on
yeah.
6. I don't.
No, sorry, but no. They're mine. Really, this is just for the incubi. D3 of them will die. Just die. Just mortal wounds. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Bah! Yeah!
You
Eat
got 'em.
that incubi. And then just for fun, another
homunculus.
3 to the homunculus.
I like it.
How many wounds does he have?
5, but he ignores them on 5s. And he takes 2.
Okay.
Bloop, bloop.
He's down to 3. That is a worthwhile trade.
Yeah, that was good.
I couldn't
That
run
was a
him over
good,
that
good
well
use of a
anyways.
CP to auto-explode stuff.
Yeah. I am pretty happy with that turn.
That was
your
pretty
incubi,
good. I'm going to check what their leadership is. They
I
did
think you're
lose
fine.
2. I think they might just be leadership 8,
So then down
unless
to
they went
6.
up to, leadership 9.
So they're
7.
8s, they're down to 7. They lost 2 of their buddies, so don't
A
roll a
5.
6.
Yeah. So what did they roll? A 5. They're good.
Yeah, you're good. You don't run. Which would suck because it's -1 to your combat attrition too.
Oh, yeah,
so you'd
yeah,
have to,
true.
1, 2, or 3, they'd be gone.
It's pretty dangerous in this open war to be failing morale tests.
I did lose one of my repentia.
You do morale test on a 1, you get a
Yeah, but also
Yeah.
I couldn't lose any. But
no.
I'll roll.
No.
No. And you know what? It wouldn't matter anyways if I rolled a 1 because I did kill something. And no, we're in another phase. What am I talking about?
Yep.
So miracle die for the end of the fight phase for killing something. Mm-hmm. So 2. I've already used my reroll, so I just got to take what it is. Sorry, at the end of my turn, I got 3 points, so the score is 6 to 3. Command phase.
Command phase. I don't really have anything to do in the command phase.
You get a command point.
That's right.
That's the most exciting
So
part
I
of the
got-
command phase.
I go up to 5.
Yes.
5!
Now we got to move it.
So okay, the racks that had secretly hidden, okay, are
they getting out now?
gonna unhide.
They didn't even move. They literally just got in and then went like, oh wait, no, this was our stop. Thank you.
Well, most of the stuff that will instant kill them is gone now, which means that they can more likely survive the rest of the game.
I had plenty of other things to shoot at.
The biggest reason that I need to bring them out is I need this venom to get nice and close for the tormentors to work. Because if I'm within 3 inches of you, it's -3 to your leadership plus your
Make me fight last. Kind of thing.
to make you fight last, which means that then the tormentors will make you plus the -1 for the mission, so it's -4 leadership right
Yeah,
now
not
for
likely
the tormentors.
to fail that, right?
Which I think is very good. So they're just going to kind of do this. Now, this is the fun part, okay?
Are you
I'm
fly
going
over
to
me?
fly by your canoness. So I'm going to pick the canoness to fly. They move 18. They're just going to move 18 and end over here.
Is it every model who passes over?
No, it's I pass one model over,
And then the whole unit
and
gets
then
to
the
do
whole unit gets to do it.
it. Is it minuses for hitting a character?
Nope.
Usually it's +1 for squads, -1 for characters.
Yeah, in this case, it's you just do mortals on a 5+ for every unit model in
it's
my
only a
unit.
5+,
But on
okay.
an infantry unit, I add +1, whether you're a character or not. So I'm going to roll 9 dice, and on 4 pluses, they will do mortals to your character. However, because the unit is more than 5, I have to spend 2 command points to do so.
Oh, this is a stratagem.
Instead of 1. Yes,
So
it's
it's
not
not
an
just
ability, it's a stratagem. And however, with Hellions, if you have a 20 strong Hellion unit, it is pretty snazzy. And you can do it when moving now instead of having to do it only when you advance, which means I can move because you were close, and then I'm going to be able to shoot
and
with them
charge
as
in.
well.
Yeah, this should do the trick.
Okay, so first and foremost, do I get any command points back? I don't.
No, sir.
No,
In fact, you
none.
lose 2 more for rolling 2 ones.
So I go down to 3. However, I do get to roll 9 dice on your canoness
And every 5
to do
plus is a
mortals on
mortal.
4s because she's infantry.
On 4.
Just +1. Okay, so can I kill the infantry and hack her head off by flying over her? And I
you
do
did a lot.
4 mortal wounds.
Not bad. All right, I'm just going to put this little 1 right here.
1
It
left.
doesn't fit in there, but
Very
we
close.
we know who it's for.
I almost decapitated her with 10 jet bikes.
Hey, you know
flying
what?
over
If you
her.
had killed her in the movement phase, that's an extra miracle die.
That is true.
So, because then you can kill something else in the shooting phase and give me another miracle die, and then you can kill something in the fight phase. I can get a ton of miracle dice this turn. Then not
Just
have
from
anything-
that.
not have anything to use them.
So going into the middle of the board, the wounded master homunculus can advance and
Now,
charge.
everybody can advance and charge. Now,
Correct.
Right?
Well, everybody that has power from pain, which is pretty much everybody, except for beast packs. Work on Skari
We're
is
both
going to
out of
move
models,
up.
aren't we?
Yeah, we're playing with the dregs here.
Hey, retributors aren't dregs.
Well, it depends who you ask.
They're about to be.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure that they just kind of
Hop on down.
scootsy wootsy like this to get within a reroll
I know because the
range.
2s to hit just not accurate enough.
Nope, need rerolls once to wound and once to hit, please. Okay, so first and foremost, she's gonna get out, wholly within 3 inches. Good old tippity tip of the nose. She moves 8 inches plus an advance of 6.
What does that say, by the way?
That is Finland. It's one of the Finnish dice from the Finnish team.
Is it worn off?
No, that's just 100 years or something like that.
Okay.
Or it might have worn off, actually.
I'm gonna say it looks like it's half worn off.
Yeah, it is I think I got that 2 years ago when I went to the WTC. Just gonna 14. I'm gonna go right here. Whee!
They're gonna get out and then move.
I'm not sure if I want to advance, actually.
Why wouldn't you advance?
Because I got a pistol and I want to shoot the pistol because it's a melta pistol.
Okay, sure.
And if I advance, I can't shoot the melta pistol. I'm just trying to see how far I need now because then she needs like a crazy amount to get in there.
Well, remember, you only have to get to like here because we have a barricade
Yeah,
here.
that is also
Makes
true.
it a little easier.
It is. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take
You're
the bait.
assuming that the immolator is dead, of course, because otherwise
No.
we'll go around it.
No,
and
no, no.
Over this wall and stuff.
Not necessarily. I would. No, because I can declare that as a charge too if I want to, right?
But if you declare both of them, you
Then
gotta
I'd have
make
to
it
get
of
both.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
correct.
okay, yeah.
I am aware.
I see what you mean.
I am aware of
I
what's
see what
going
you're-
on here. So
I'm picking up what you're putting down here.
Are you? Are you really?
Well, we'll find
Is that
out.
my final answer? So that would be an 8-inch charge. Okay, that's not terrible because they get +1 for being Cult of Strife. So I need to roll a 7.
Sure.
Okay, and then Okay, so then this one's just gonna kind of scoot
Raider.
the Raider. The Raider.
I'll get the names right by
Eventually. So the Raider will kind of go this way and probably soak up some Overwatch if needed.
Basically working to get through this line and grab these 2 objectives, which will probably win you the game, to be honest.
If I can
You
get
got
them.
some Retributors here
ideally.
who could do some damage back.
Yep.
And then you're going to work to try to clear this out, which shouldn't be too hard. I think we're almost done.
This is definitely
Yeah, I
getting
got-
to the nitty gritty.
I got my Zephyr in, which I didn't bring in last turn, partly because I forgot, but even when I looked at the board afterwards, I'm like, no, there's not really a specific spot that they're going to shine right now.
Correct.
Maybe I could have dropped them right here to block this all from happening.
Correct. But I will be doing this here.
But you'll remember yours.
I definitely will.
Drop them in there, 9 inches away. Shooting phase.
Okay, let's begin over here. So first things first, this shredder unit is gonna shred
The Repentia.
your Repentia. They are blast weapons, so 4d6 shots at
And
minimum
these
of
are
3.
minimum 3 each. Well,
Cool.
doesn't help you much, but 16 shots.
3 set. 2s to wound. Shredders did lose their ability to reroll wounds against infantry.
Oh no.
However, they did gain. They went from 12 to 18-inch range, which is pretty cool.
We got 10 of them.
So 10 of them. They shard carbine from the sergeant. 1 hit, and on 4s for poison. Nothing.
Okay, so we got 10 total. 5 up invulnerables because of the Cannon S. Well, we got 1 5. Not bad roll overall though. And then 5s to ignore. They're only 1 damage apiece, I'm
They're
assuming.
just single damage.
Then 4 of them die. I don't think it matters really. You're gonna start blasting all this away anyways. 1, 2, 3. We're just gonna make sure that she's never the closest.
Yep. So the jet bikes will shoot. I'm going to shoot the 3 heat lances into the Rhino, and then all of the rapid fire rifles are going to go into the Repentia.
Goodbye.
So they do hit on 2s. So here we have heat lances. There's always the one. Needing 3s to wound your little Rhino. 2 invulnerable saves for Mr. Rhino.
I do have a 6 over there in my miracle dice, but I really don't see the purpose of trying to keep it alive. 6 up in bones.
Okay. 2d6 plus 4.
You got it. Oh wait, no. I was like, no wait, you're not.
Apparently not. Wait, that's
Nope.
3. 3 is 6.
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend a CP on one of these.
Sure, go
Okay, so
for it.
CP to damage it.
You got
3.
it. That's exactly 10.
Is that exactly 10?
No, that's exactly 8.
9.
I can do math.
Yeah, that's 8. That's 8.
8.
Yeah, yeah.
We both can do
that's
math.
2 ones left.
Down to 2.
Has 2 left. Oh my goodness.
It's
gracious.
gonna run you over now.
Okay.
Gonna win that game with that Rhino.
I'm going to shoot the rifles into the Repentia. So 6 at rapid fire, hitting on 2s. Man, this ballistic skill thing for these bikes is so good. 4s. No AP on these. That would be 8.
5 up in vulnerables. Hey,
Nice.
look at that. I'm still dead. 5 to
Decent,
ignore.
decent
That's
roll.
exactly what you needed. That gets me a miracle die because
Instantly,
of the
yep.
Repentia special rule. And the miracle die will be a 2, which I will re-roll, to a 4. So many miracle dice. What else you got?
Okay, so the venom is actually going to shoot.
Oh, and by the way, I could roll on a 5 up. Each of those could fight, but there's nobody to fight, so.
Correct. Yeah, they do have a rule for that. So I am going to shoot the venom into the rhino.
Okay.
However, I'm going to spend a CP, 2 CP. Okay.
Wow.
So I'm going to spend 2 CP to use metal toxins, which allows the poison to wound a vehicle on the value of the poison.
Totally worth 2 command points to kill that rhino.
Yeah, I'm gonna. First of all, I'll see if Labyrinthine Cunning makes it cheaper for me.
Nope.
Yeah!
Oh, it did. It did.
Okay, so we got the little poison rifle underneath, so hitting on 3s. Cool. And now wounding your vehicle on 4s.
It's corrosive.
Yeah, nice. 2
Any
armor saves.
AP?
No AP from that one.
3 up.
Oh,
one gets through.
Yes, and then 3 from the super cannon. Hitting on 3s and wounding on 4s. These are -1.
4 up.
2 damage -1. It's gonna go through.
And
Oh, it
blows up.
explodes.
Explosion will actually hit my Preacher, my Canoness, and your Venom.
Yep.
Canoness is dead. I know there's a stratagem that I could keep her alive or bring her back, but I don't see the point in that. D3 mortal wounds to my Preacher.
Yep.
He's down to 1 wound, and to your Venom, takes 1.
Takes 1. Okay.
So he's down to 1 wound. Rhino's gone. But hey, that'll get me
Another miracle dice.
because you killed a character. Oh, there's a Preacher there.
There's a preacher. He's got 1 wound left.
Praise to the Emperor! Step forward and be saved!
Archon Skari is going to shoot his blast pistol at you. So hitting on 2s, but he doesn't get rerolls on himself anymore. Wounding on 3s with the blast pistol, nothing. And then this unit here is going to shoot.
Hold on, I forgot something. Does the Canoness get to do anything when she dies?
Oh, that's right. She has a gun.
Yes,
Nice.
there's the Rhino. No, she's got a plasma pistol, but she'll overcharge.
And kill something.
I don't know, man. Bike.
Okay.
2s to hit.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
strength 8.
Toughness 4 on them.
2s to wound. Oh, come on!
Oh no.
Come on! All right, now what were you gonna do?
Okay, so that was it there. So now the Trueborn will take some pot shots at this rhino over
You
here.
got some lances in there, right?
Yeah, so I've got
2s
the
to hit your
3
roll.
lances,
These aren't
2s,
pot shots.
pot shots.
Lances are pot shots?
Thank you, my lord Skari. You're so kind. And needing 3s to wound. Oh, so 3 invulnerable saves.
All right, 6 up and vulnerable, 1 at a time. Nope. Nope. I'm not gonna use a miracle die for the last 9. Well, yeah, I will.
You'll.
I got nothing else to do with them, so only 2 get through. I know
Okay.
technically I could see the damage first, but I don't care. Just go.
Here.
Ha!
5 damage.
Yes. Yeah, because technically we could resolve each attack 1 at a
1,
time.
2.
But that's
So
just-
I still have 5 rifles, but 2 in rapid fire. Okay, so rifles. This is the nickel and diming you. Hiya! Thank you, my lord. Nope.
Nope, no thank
And on
you.
6s. And then thank you, my lords. Ooh. 2 armor saves from the rifles.
No AP, so 3 up. Mike,
Oh.
that's been the whole game.
It has
You
been.
can't fail a 5 up, I can't make a 3 up.
You know, the poison is dangerous.
Yeah, apparently.
Then the Phantasm Grenade Launcher, D3 shots. 3 shots. Does 2s to hit. Okay, so that's 3. And you are leadership on a rhino.
Normally 8 down to 7.
So 8 down to 7, down to 6.
Okay.
Because of the homunculus in the
Because
right?
I'm
Booga
afraid
booga
you.
homunculus. So I have 3 of them. I need to beat a 6.
You do it 3 times, you got me. Nope.
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 Nope. Come on.
I'm not afraid of you.
Now! Okay, and then on this side of the game, I have 1 Dark Lance firing into the Immolator for a hit. No wound. They are going to shoot now into the Rhino over here. So I've got a bunch of pistols, a plasma grenade, and then I will be lobbing a haywire grenade at you with my command point that I got back. So I'll go down to 0
Naturally.
command points. So I'll do the haywire grenade first, or the stratagem. So does it hit? It does. It just does D3 mortal wounds to you for 3.
Well, la-di-da. I'm down
Okay.
to 7. You know, you're
Then-
going to save me 2 command points if you kill it. You
That's
realize,
true,
right?
it just-
Because then I can just roll a 5+ and immolate you.
So then I'm going to do a plasma grenade. So it does D6 shots. Now, the cool thing is the haywire grenade strat doesn't use up my use of the plasma grenade, which is really awesome. And needing 5s to wound at -1. So 2 at -1.
Damn it. 4 up. Oh, see, there's the 2 again.
Nice, nice.
I don't roll 3s.
So then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 regular little pistols. 1, 2, 3, I have 7 regular pistols hitting on 3s.
All but 1.
And wounding on 6s with poison. 1 armor save with no AP.
3 up. Come on!
It's a trend apparently
That
today.
actually brackets me. Not that it matters because I have flamers, but still.
5, eh? Okay, so I'm going to shoot the blast pistol into you. Blast pistol hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. No, doesn't do wounds.
End of the phase, you had killed a character, so I get a miracle die. It's a 2.
Nice.
There
This
you go.
venom is going to charge your preacher.
Okay.
Hiya.
Nope.
He goes.
It's okay, we're done.
He just goes there. And my ink.
Incubate charge of 2. We'll just pretend he's still there.
Okay, absolutely. Okay, so the homunculus will charge you.
Trying to bait out my 2 command point Overwatch. See, here's the funny thing. I have 2 command points left.
Correct.
They'd be better spent just auto-exploding and doing D3 mortal wounds.
Usually.
Except for him with his immolator. So I'm not going to Overwatch.
Okay, so he gets to go.
He made it.
5 inches, barely, but he does.
Don't you get like a +1 or something?
No, no +1. Only the witches do.
Okay.
Archon Skari.
Bring it in.
It's gonna go 8. Nom 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 nom.
And then over here you wanted to... Actually, he'll go first, right?
Well, actually, I'm gonna do the Raider into your immolator first.
All right, fine, go.
Okay.
I'm not overwatching. You don't have to roll. He's like an inch and a
Well,
half
but
away.
if I roll a 12, I can do this. Boop.
Wow,
Which I did.
so fancy.
Okay.
Who's next? Who's next?
So I will declare the succubus,
Yeah.
and she will charge. You're gonna auto explode it, and it's just gonna be annoying.
Unless I spend my 2 command points in an Overwatch.
She is gonna charge into your squad.
I'm not overwatching. Go.
Okay. So she's gonna go.
So I'll
in.
get +1 to hit you
I go.
instead.
She gets +1. I should have done them first. So she gets +1. So she goes 4 inches. So
right.
she'll go this way like this.
Still going to use that
Like that.
barricade to give myself +1 to hit you.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. Okay, and then they will charge into
Just the immolator?
Just the immolator.
Oh, you don't
Because
want to
I don't
want
want
to.
to. I don't want to fail. Plus, they don't get the +1 anymore. See?
Oh, they would have
See?
failed. They would have failed.
See?
You're good.
I know what I have a plan. And I'm gonna make
Plan is
sure
kill all the sisters.
kill all the sisters of battle, and I'm just gonna make sure that I
Yeah,
have 2
you're
models within
You're
3.
You're good.
Goes down. Tormentors on that dude. You're -4 leadership.
Yeah, you beat him.
Okay.
So he fights last. There's a reason I removed him, all right? Don't to rub it in. Now he fights last. Well, he's already dead. What about over here?
Okay, I'm gonna do the witches first,
Ooh.
and they're just gonna strike in at you there.
Okay, bring it.
Okay. So these are the regular witches, just regular blades, 4 attacks each. Hitting on 2s because it's turn 3 now.
And they're +1 strength.
Plus
because
1
of their-
strength, and they have +1 ballistic skill, which I forgot, but that's okay. Neat, because who knew witches could get extra ballistic skill? And they need 5s to wound. However, they reroll 1s to wound, and 6s to wound are AP 2, but the rest are AP 1. So a couple of rerolls. Thank you, my lady. Nope.
Nope.
So 2 at AP 1, 2 at AP 2,
But all 1 damage.
but all 1 damage.
AP -1, so 4 up. None. And then 5 up. None.
Nice. The Agonizer on 2s, and no rerolls. And then on 6s, because it is a poison weapon against a vehicle. No rerolls, so nothing there.
Okay.
And then with Chardonnay and Impaler, yeah, not done yet. 2s to hit. No rerolls there. 5s to wound, rerolling 1s. These are -2 base. So 1 at -2, that does 2 damage if it goes through.
5 up. All right, 2 damage and down to 3.
Cool. And then last but not least, the Hydra Gauntlet. Okay, so 4 attacks from the Hydra Gauntlet. Cool, so they all hit. She needs 5s to wound, rerolling 1s. And this is I believe it's my -2 as well.
1 so far.
Just 1.
-3.
Or -2. Roll a see. I'll
Well,
check it.
if I roll,
Doesn't matter.
I rolled a 6. Doesn't matter. How much damage? Doesn't
one
matter.
damage.
I rolled
Just
a
1
6. I don't know why I asked. I'm not going to interrupt.
Cool.
So feel free to
My
murder
tank will go now.
Oh, the tank will go.
Hits on 4s. No,
Okay.
+1. Hits on
Are
3s.
you trying to get me to interrupt? Is that what you're
Hits
trying
on
to do?
3s.
I'm not going to interrupt. You might as well just do the other one.
Strength 6.
Sure, 5 to
No,
wound.
strength 7.
I wasn't afraid of it, so 4 is to wound. No,
1 at -1.
1 damage though, right? Yeah, nice try. I'm not going to interrupt. I'm blowing up on you. I'm fine. And if I don't blow up, I'm just going to shoot you.
You have 1 wound left? No, 2.
3.
You have 3, okay.
Yeah, you're not killing it.
Okay, so now the
Come on in. Come on in.
the succubus is gonna go.
Yeah.
So she's gonna get equidistant to both of them there.
Good for her.
Cool. And now she
You're
gets to
pretending
swing
like
at
there's
you.
going to be equidistant later on. They're all going to be infinity distance away.
Okay, so that's 7 attacks.
2s to hit.
2s to hit. 6s just do 3 mortal wounds.
Naturally. Dude, just roll 2 6s.
Hiya!
Hey! Oh,
3
only 1
mortal
6.
wounds.
Okay, so 3 of them are dead.
Okay.
But there's still 2 more. What are you going to do about them?
And needing, I think it's 3s to wounds.
Oh, that's sad.
Rerolling, I don't think.
Do you reroll your own ones?
I don't know. I think it might just be core.
Okay. Are they objective secured?
3 of them go down. They are, so +1 strength.
No, are they objective
They
secured?
objective secured, yes.
Yes.
But I do kill 3, so 3 of them get to fight or
No,
whatever.
no. I'm just saying if I survived and lift one guy objective secured.
Oh, then I have 2 to your 1.
No, I know, but you're objective secured,
I
which
am,
is why it doesn't
correct,
matter. If you weren't
yes.
objective secured, I could just leave 1 there, use a 1
Correct.
to auto pass morale, and then this is not your objective. But none of that matters, so I'll just pull these 3.
Cool. Do
And
they fight?
It doesn't matter. On 5s they do. Hey, look at that, 1 does.
Nice.
Hits you. Yeah, hits you.
Nice.
Wounds you? Nope.
Okay,
What else you
her
got?
special rule is as a master succubus, is she can consolidate 6 inches in any direction, so she's just going to consolidate here.
So why'd you care about being equidistant between those 2?
Because I moved, so I moved just in case I needed to do something else.
I see.
Yeah. It's just a good habit to get into. So I'm going to base you here, and with my little Chardonnay and Impaler.
Okay.
I'll activate the Venom, and it'll just move 6 inches.
Well, the
up.
preacher is still there for you to kill.
That's true.
So you can kill it and then move 3.
Okay, I'll move 3.
Just move 3.
But there you go. Okay, that's true.
So you can try to kill my immolator now.
Yeah, so the homunculus will go. I'm going to do the scissor hand with the -2 AP because I'm winning you on 6s anyway. And then I have 1 Ichor Injector. So that one needs on a 2 just as a mortal. Yep.
Down to 2.
And I hit you all the time, and I need 6s at -2.
One of them. Only 1 damage though, right?
1 at -2, yeah.
5 up.
Actually, technically -3 because of Blade Master.
Whatever. I rolled a 1. Stop rubbing it in.
From Arc on Skari. So he gets 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. He doesn't give himself rerolls.
He's not.
Oh no, and then in the fight phase, because he's Blackheart, he does get 1 dice he can reroll.
Right.
And then Venom Blade needs 6s to wound you. Nothing.
No rerolls.
Nope, no rerolls there.
Okay, I survived.
You did indeed.
Shoot you right in the face. In the face.
He's gonna go again. He's got a once per game fight twice. He's gonna try again.
He's gonna embarrass himself, but
He's
that's
gonna.
fine.
He is gonna. They're gonna. He's gonna buy them. He's gonna embarrass himself. Yeah, just embarrass yourself.
Well, either he kills me and I just do D3 mortal wounds to you, or he doesn't kill
That
me
is
and I
true.
put 2 multi-meltas in your face.
That is also very true.
How would you like to do?
How would you like to die? That's all I've done for charges. So
Well,
you
you're not gonna fight again?
It's at the end of the fight phase.
Well, just do it now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I guess I could run you over with
Yeah.
my 1 attack. Nope, I didn't.
Okay, I will attack you again using my Master Archon ability. He already used a reroll, needing 6s. Yay! 1 at -2. Woohoo!
I don't have a 5 for Miracle Die. The dialogue isn't near enough, so.
Yay! You can explode.
Oh,
Yes. Okay.
D3 mortal wounds.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
2.
Oh wait.
5 up. Feel of Faints. He takes 2. He has 1 left.
Oh, I thought he had 2 left.
No, he's taken 2.
Oh, you count up.
Yeah, I just
You
put little
monster.
markers.
D3 to the other one. 1 to him. Does he ignore
Okay.
it?
He does not ignore it. No.
Okay.
He
Then my
takes
sisters will
another
get
one.
out
Yeah.
at the
Go
back, so you can't consolidate into them.
Yep.
They'll get out and we'll
Yep.
see if any die.
Okay. And then
Yeah, you don't get to come.
Close.
1 dice. Sorry, superior.
Flip.
Wait. Do you give me minus leadership with him nearby?
No, him. He's leadership -1.
But you're not close enough for that.
No. And then this is if it's within 3, it's minus
Yeah, no.
2. And then you're minus
Because
1.
I'm minus 1
already.
from the thing, so if
Yeah.
I get rid of my superior.
You could potentially fail.
No,
and
you know what?
that's-
She's got a combi melted.
Plus, you have
Let's keep
some
her.
1s. I don't know what you're worried about.
Oh, yeah, that's
you
right.
You literally have 1s. So.
Whatever, she's got it. So I still have a couple of things to fight back. Immolator into them, D3 attacks, 1 attack, hit another 6, it misses. And then Dialogues will hit with her staff,
That's right.
4s to hit.
Rerolling 1s for
Yeah,
cannonness.
sure.
Yep.
She's like, hit better! I'm like, okay!
Nice.
Strike 4, 2 wounds.
That's awesome. 4 up involt.
Oh, look at that, you took
1.
a wound.
She has taken a scratch.
Whap! With the staff. I'll put a miracle die on their morale. And then
They're -4, 5, 6, 7.
Whatever.
-7.
they are.
They're -7. Yeah.
Failed.
Cool.
And they ran.
Oh.
So you grabbed this
Exciting
objective, you got
times.
5
I do.
points total then.
I did indeed.
Winning you the game, but I'm gonna kill you before I die.
That's right.
I say winning them the game because obviously there's no chance for me to be able to take it back. But I can have some fun before I die. I get a miracle die and another miracle die.
Oh, there are your big
yeah,
ones.
there they are.
There you're fine.
Am I allowed to fall back? We roll off.
Okay, you
got
got
a net,
minus
so I
one
get
to your
minus one.
roll.
Aha! Beat that.
Now we
It's a tie.
re-roll. Yeah,
Oh,
because
it's
it's a it's a roll-off.
2. Five.
You cannot fall back.
Fine. Hi, I tricked you. I didn't really want to. Oh, we're gonna kill both these characters. Okay? That's my goal. And this character. We're gonna kill these 3 characters. That is, if I do that.
That is the leadership of the entire real space raid.
That seems worth it. We'll just put these flamers. They have 16-inch range, by the way.
Oh, I know.
And 2 ammo cherubs. There's 6 heavy flamers coming your way.
That shadow field, he's priming it. He's pressing buttons.
What does it do again?
2-up pinball save until I fail it.
Oh, golly.
And then it. And
I
then
gotta
it,
shoot that one first with everything else. And everybody else will just reposition so the heavy bolters can fire that way. So this bolter had to move. The other ones didn't. Who cares? Yeah, so my moral victory is kill all your characters. You thought I cared about this stuff, but we just pretended we cared about it.
to lure all the characters
yeah,
into
all
the
your
kill
leadership.
zone.
They're like, it's really important we get in that bunker. We know there's somebody important.
You want to kill Archon Skari.
Look, nobody's
No one's
in there.
Oh my goodness! I
Oh.
have been foiled.
Yes, now 3 characters are gonna die. Who's gonna lead your raids? Whoosh, say the flamers. Yeah, now we get 10. Why now? 3s. Whoosh, go the heavy flamers.
whoosh, whoosh.
6 of them at -1.
6-up invulnerable saves because it's not turn 4 yet.
Yeah, we well,
So
6 of them just die.
6 of them just go kaput.
And then rat tat tat say the heavy bolters on hitting on 4s. Waiting on 3s. Nope. Bolt pistol. No. Oh well, Canoness is watching. Yes. Yes.
Nice. 4-up.
Yes.
You doomed.
So you're down to what? 3 or 2?
She's taken 2, so she's down to 3 remaining.
Okay, well, we're gonna get there. Bolter?
Into the homunculus.
Yeah, the one that has 1 wound.
Oh, he is T4.
Yeah.
only.
4s to
They
wound.
no longer have the +1 toughness to themselves.
Boo. Okay. Heavy bolter over here.
Yep.
Actually, well, the heavy bolter is going to see this one. So we'll start heavy bolter number 1 into that one. So you have a 2-up invul until you fail it, and then you have a.
Correct. I don't have to use the 2-up if I don't want to, so I can use his armor save.
Well, these are heavy bolters, so you think about that. All 3 hit.
Nice.
That was one that moved too.
Yep.
3s to wound. All 3 wound.
Okay. So
-1, 2 damage apiece.
-1, +1, so I get a 4-up save because of the barricade.
Sure.
So I will get a 4-up save.
You're not going to take the 2-up?
Not yet, no. So 4-up save.
Oh,
he takes
good
2
thing you
damage.
didn't take the.
And now I will take the 2-up invul because he only has 2 wounds remaining. So
Cool.
first one is okay, and second one is okay.
Oh, because you got how many wounds remaining? 2?
2 left.
All right, the other heavy bolter from over there will fire. This one hits on 3s, unless you have a -1 to hit you.
Nope.
And 3s to wound. That's 2 more.
2 more.
One at a
Okay,
time,
Mr. Heavy
2 up.
Bolter. Good.
Fine.
Good.
Fine. This squad is going to put the heavy bolter into this one,
Yep.
and then the other 4 into the other one.
Okay.
4 bolters. Reroll 1s. And then,
That's into him, right?
yeah, 4s to wound. 1 wound.
Very nice. Invul.
Oh, you did it. That's what I wanted to say. Heavy bolter into the other one. Reroll 1s.
The Canoness is watching.
3s to wound. Oh, 1 at a time. Oh, you can really do all. Oh, he's dead. Dead. You could have actually done all 3 of those at a time because when
Yeah,
he fell,
yeah,
1
yeah.
is dead. Ah,
It's
another flavor. Flavor.
It's,
There we go. Throw in the amateur. Let's do 6 flavors. I know I could wait to do that, but I'm not gonna. Wait, they're within 16 inches of them. So we're gonna use those 2 ammo cherubs after. Or maybe we get super greedy. We put 2 flavors into him and 2 into them, and then ammo cherubs to finish off whatever. Yeah, we're gonna do that. 2
Okay,
to him,
2 and 2?
Yeah.
I like it.
All right, 2 heavy flamers.
Into the homunculus. Booga booga homunculus.
Haha, who's booga booging now? 9 auto hits. 3s to wound. All right. We got 6 of them. What's your save at -1?
6 up.
Oh.
Invul.
Oh. What? No.
And then 5
He
up.
has a better save than that.
No, 5 up. Feel no pain.
Okay. He's dead.
He dies.
Why was I
And,
thinking so hard about that? Oh, he comes back on a
he
2+.
does, yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
But is it at the end of the phase he comes
End
back?
of the phase,
Okay,
yeah.
so I can't keep.
Yeah.
No, roll a 1.
At
You roll it now or at the end of the phase?
the end of the phase. At the end of the
Roll it
phase.
now. Roll it now.
Oh, you want me to roll it now?
roll it now.
Will he come back? He will.
Ah, dang it.
With how many wounds?
That doesn't matter.
2 wounds remaining.
All right, 2 other flamers, and then we'll throw the ammo cherubs up at them as well. So 4 flamer shots into the other ones. Oh!
Nice roll.
Maybe the game is not over. Well, there's just this many.
That's a lot against my Cavalites.
Toughness 3, right?
Yes.
No, it doesn't matter. 3s to wound. Well, it's could have been better, but you know, it's a lot. -1.
So
Guys
I'm
in cover
gonna.
first.
There's 5 guys in cover, so I'm gonna do 4s because it's +1, -1. So 4 ups.
So 2 of them are dead.
2 go down, which means I have to put them on them. So 2 more.
Oh no! Grab. Keep going. There's 1 more.
Yeah. No, that was the 2, and then I failed 2. And now the rest that are outside.
I thought there was 5 of them in cover.
So it's 5, and then there's 1 more.
Yeah, there's one more.
You're correct. 6.
No, he's still alive.
No,
he's dead.
now he's dead. Okay, so now you kill those 5, and then there
there's
are
5 up saves on the other 3.
1, 2, 3 guys left with 5 ups, and they're fine.
All of them.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
I tell you, it's the 5 ups.
Well then.
You got to stop trying to get 4 ups.
That is
Get out of
also very
cover
true.
and just have 5 ups. Oh no, he's still alive. Put him back.
No, because those were all the ones in cover. Those are the 5 in cover.
Oh, he's not in cover?
Oh, he is. Sorry, 5 of the 6 that were in cover is what I was rolling on.
Oh, you didn't want to roll him.
Yeah.
But he's just gonna.
No, these 2 will run if they run,
I see.
and then he'll stay on the objective.
I
It
see.
was. Yeah, I didn't think it through.
I
It's all
get it.
good.
I get it.
It's all good.
Makes sense now. It really does.
Because you just take casualties, worry about
Yeah,
coherency
yep.
checks after.
Yep. Then we're gonna charge.
Whoop!
Hey!
I'm back, baby.
No! That's right. They'll stand there and overwatch you. All right.
With
charge.
what CP?
I have
I
2
know,
command points.
I know.
I haven't used them.
I know you do.
I charged it with the cannon S. All right.
Okay. She always fights first, by the way. Just
She
so
does?
You know. Yes.
Doesn't matter because
Yeah. So you gotta pick one charger and then she goes.
I only have 1 charger.
Yeah. I know.
But I'm just saying, what you're saying is
I
moot.
know.
It's all moot.
Point.
Says the chainsword. 2s to
Vroom,
hit you.
vroom.
Reroll 1s because she's watching herself.
Yeah, because that's not. It's
He
not
carries around a little mirror like,
yet.
hey, do better. All right, 4s to wound. I'm gonna roll 4 of these.
Cool. 1,
Nope. 2.
2,
I was gonna think I'd put a miracle die
Cool.
if I rolled a lot of them.
4 ups. She's okay.
Whatever. I don't really care.
She
All
gets to go now.
Yeah, who she want to kill?
She's just gonna punch your
Dialogus?
Dialogus.
Diabolus.
6 attacks, 7 attacks because of her Shardnet and Impaler. Actually, she's gonna go half and half here.
Oh, you're thinking too hard.
If I roll
I've got
6s.
5 wounds.
So I'm gonna go 3 into your commander and 4 into the Dialogus.
6s do 3 mortal wounds.
6s
right?
just do 3 mortals. So
Commander?
into your commander. 2 hits?
Do you get the +1 to hit right now, or is she already?
She just always hits on 2s. And a reroll 1s to wound and gets core. So just 1 save at minus
4 up involved.
1.
I'm fine.
All right, and then against your Dialogus, 3 mortals.
Oh, she's dead.
Yep.
Think about it for a second. Oh wait, does she fight you back? No.
And then I will use my pile-in to just pile into them.
That's right, because you just do that. Boop. Yeah, well, that's legit. And then you
She's
get to
just
fight-
bouncing around, like playing around. She's like, look at me, look at me.
So that was all the fight first, and now you get to choose one.
Correct. And I will pick the witches.
All right, kill my immolator. so I
Okay,
can explode.
witches. Yeah, no, let's see if they're gonna die to morale anyway, which is hilarious. So 1 witch hitting on 3s. No, it's turn 3 now, so 2s. I messed that up last time. And on, she's too far away. 2 saves at -1 on your tank.
4 up. I got 1 wound left.
Okay, then the
Oh, 1 wound away
blood,
from
the
exploding.
Hecatrix, or the leader, sorry.
Yes, do it.
She needs 6s to
Do
wound
it.
you.
No,
No.
do it. I want you to do it.
The Hydra Gauntlet.
You can do it.
Okay, this one needs 5s.
Yes.
2 at
AP?
-1 or 2. Just, we'll roll it. I'll check it if it matters.
Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do.
Oh, you're gonna.
I'm gonna miracle die. I failed the save.
You're gonna auto fail.
Yeah.
I get it.
And then spend a command point, bring me down to 1.
Yeah.
And explode D3 mortal wounds. 2 of them die,
Okay,
and then D3 to the.
that's actually
3.
not bad. 2 of them go down.
It's not actually a bad move. I'm doing it right now, kind of be cheeky.
It's good. I like it.
But there are moments where that could actually be useful.
I do that all the time when I need something to die, like in a combat where
Yeah,
there's
stuck in
something
combat.
tied up and you need to kill stuff so that you can't activate something. If you have an invul save, remember, you don't have to take your invul save. You can just take your armor.
That's
So
true.
if you just take your armor, you would die. I've had like a unit of 10 racks that was in combat with a unit of 10 Blight Lord Terminators and got charged by a Terminator Lord. The Terminator Lord killed enough that I would just remove the racks that were then in engagement range of the Blight Lords, because the Blight Lords is in charge, can't activate them anymore, which then saved the wrecks.
Exactly.
So there's lots of instances that actually works really nicely. How many wounds did it take?
3.
3? Cool. So
to
it's
7?
down to 5 remaining,
Down to 5,
because it
that's
already taken, or it's taken 5.
And then these 4 will smack you in the face. Worst to hit. That should be kind of funny if I kill you with this.
Yeah.
Nope, I did not.
Okay. Hooray!
Hooray! Morale.
Morale tests.
What about them?
Okay, so they lost a lot.
They
I
lost
believe they need
8 of them?
a 1 to stick around. No.
So
1 runs, and
had
then a
1,
1,
2,
2,
or
or 3,
3,
she
'cause
runs.
mine is-
Come on, 4 plus.
I
She
can
runs
see
2.
it. All right, they're both gone. See ya.
Run away!
And I don't have any to take because you
Hilarious.
just didn't kill a unit, or you killed full units. You did kill a character though.
I do get to roll for them too,
Oh, right.
because they did lose quite a few, and they do fail. So 1 more runs, and then I have to roll 2.
1, 2, or 3.
Yes.
Oh, they both stay.
But
And
one
then the
has to
one
run
has to.
anyway because of the coherency check.
And you keep your objective.
That's right.
It was so important. I think at this point I can call it, because as much as I did kill a lot there, and that was fantastically fun, there's not anything else I can do now. Between your firepower and your close, even if you did nothing but just hold me up at this point, you.
Well, I'm gonna get another 5 CP. And did you want to bring in your dudes?
Oh, my Zephyrim!
You know, like, maybe go kill something.
No,
up
it's
to you.
fine. It's fine.
Okay.
They wouldn't be able to do anything over
Totally
here.
forgot because you were like, I want to kill everything. I was like,
Yeah, but I guess maybe they would have dropped in here. No, there's not anything they could have really done.
I could have probably killed the racks, but then they die next turn anyway.
Yeah,
Or try
no.
and kill them.
In this case, I did forget, and so they automatically die anyways. But unless your opponent lets you bring them in.
Yeah,
But
which I would allow because.
of course, I don't think there's anything they could have done though. But it
these-
was very satisfying to kill a bunch of stuff as I was about to lose the game.
These Reaver jetbikes are great because now they can advance and charge 26 inches. Which
this
means
little huddle.
They literally just take this whole flank.
Exactly,
Basically.
and I know that, and all my heavy hitting stuff is gone now. I had the 4 heavy flamers, but you've tied them up, and it's your turn next anyway, so you don't even need to tie them up, to be honest.
Well, it's just to prevent the Overwatch.
Oh, yeah, but you can shoot them to death.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're only
Well, I
one
don't
each.
have guns though. I have
Well,
very
it's
few
guns.
guns left. One
It's a
shot.
gun,
One shot.
I guess.
Yeah, like I need to charge them to kill them.
That's true.
essentially.
And you don't want me flaming you when I die.
Correct.
Which actually.
Well, you can do in combat, but at least it's-
Exactly.
Yeah, at least I've already done damage in combat or whatever.
Yeah. No, that's good. That was great. So we're going to jump into our post-game show now.
Thanks for checking out this battle report, everyone. Before you jump into the post game, don't forget that Matthew and Luca play a 1,500 point game in the MiniWarGaming Vault. It's going to be Death Guard using some of the new rules from Warzone Caradon going up against the Sisters of Battle. You can check this out by clicking the link down below and getting yourself a 7-day free trial to the Vault, where you'll have access to that game as well as many other Warhammer 40k related videos. Thanks again for watching. Now enjoy the post game.
Well, welcome to the post-game show. That was fantastic.
Oh my goodness! What a game!
That was a bloodfest.
So much stuff died.
Yeah. In the end, I went for the gambit of just trying to push through the middle right at the beginning. Didn't make it. I nearly did, though.
It was that one raider. Honestly, that
yeah.
raider that just soaked up everything.
Exactly, 'cause
So
I had
you
my-
just had to keep on dumping shots into it.
That's right.
And then this raider over here basically didn't take any damage and was able to take that objective, which was the important part for the mission. And then me having like my heavy hitters that were super fast back here forced you to bring the Repentia down this way, and I was able to kind of like stall them.
Yeah, because if
sacrificing the Hellions,
I
then
tried to
moving
hold on to the Repentia to force on the middle
They
as
would have
well.
gone up here and then just
Yeah, you
gone
would
straight
take
up
this
there.
side, so I would lose this flank. So I had to kind of protect the flank. Maybe the only mistake I made was not grouping all 3 of my objectives together, but that would be boring too.
I think you took that as soon as I started, like I put one here, then you put down there. And then I put one like here, and then you put one like in the
There.
middle. And then I was like, I'm going to group them. And then you're like, oh, then I'm going to group them too. But at that
But it was
point,
a little too late.
yeah.
Mine was all the way over here, which I'm fine with. In the end, like I held it for most of the game. You're about to take it away from me. And I'm just happy, like, it's nice to go up against an army that I can remove models from the table.
Yeah, I'm not a Space Marine army, but I hit hard,
Yes.
a lot harder. The new Dark Eldar book has a lot of really fun tricks.
Yeah.
Like this succubus being able to consolidate 6 inches in any direction with the Master Succubus rule, amazing. Him
Oh,
coming
yeah.
back to life, really annoying for an opponent. And to be honest, the Rid of the Living Muse, which was the command point regen, I didn't really like it. I think I'm gonna go for the Soul Helm.
Got you 2 or 3 extra command points.
Yeah, but
not a big
I
deal.
feel like the Soul Helm for the 5-up Feel No Pain will be like much better.
Yeah.
Which I think would have kept him alive. So I might consider that one more. So we'll see. There's lots of different things with the list. Incubi were good. The whole like auras of leadership debuffing was actually kind of snazzy. I really like that.
Yeah, that comboed well with the other stuff.
With
too,
the
right?
Torment Helms, and then it should have comboed well with some of the Phantasms, but but your
couldn't
Rhino
roll.
was not scared.
No.
What's your MVP?
Oh, geez. I don't know. Because the Sisters are never like just one unit that's an MVP. It's usually a group effort, right? Mm-hmm. Like each of the Immolators, I'm very happy with the work that they did.
Yeah.
Because they blew up in your face.
Yeah, every single one was D3 mortal wounds.
Yeah,
to everything
to a
within.
group.
It was great.
That actually did a lot of damage.
It did a lot of damage over the course of
And
the
they
game.
managed to do a lot of damage on the way in, too. Like, they fired their multi-meltas and they killed stuff. The Flamers were okay. Multi-meltas are obviously better on the Immolators. But it's just like, it's what I have modeled, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So I don't know. I don't think I have one. I enjoyed the Repentia going in and actually just destroying.
Nuking my
Yeah.
Hellions.
Yeah,
like,
that
didn't
was-
even bat an eyelid. They were just like, get out of here.
That was great. But I felt like that's just the whole game was that. It was that if I looked at something, I'm like, I want to remove that, I could remove it. Which is nice, because I play along, Josh's Custodes,
Yep.
or you have Space Marines, or you have Imperial Knights, or you have Death Guard or Necrons, where you have to work a lot harder to remove units, but then they have less stuff. Like, I get it. I'm not complaining about balance, more just it's fun to remove stuff. It's fun to be like, you guys, you're gone.
Well, Sisters of Battle are all about trading. So,
Yeah.
you do a lot of damage in a small package, right? So, like, this unit does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Your Multi-Melta does a lot of damage. The Repentia, incredible amounts of damage for a low footprint, relatively inexpensive unit. The one army that can out-trade Sisters of Battle is the Drukhari.
Yeah, well, you see that, right? Because
Yeah.
it was bloody, but you still have that unit. You still have that unit. You still have Venom, whatever. That's about all you have, though, and then you have a few models.
Yeah, well,
here and
these
there.
are actually not bad. They're 3 wounds each. This little unit right here is like a 15 strong unit
Right.
because they're 3 wounds each.
Just sitting back holding the
Just
objective.
sitting back holding the objective. It's my Core of the Archon, just doing their thing. This is the one unit that I'm like iffy about in the list. If I were to tweak it from here, I think I need to try the Triple Patrol. However, to get access to the Cult of Strife stratagems, because it makes the witch cult stuff like 10 times more like stronger. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to try that out.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say I'm surprised at how much I enjoyed this order. The ability to advance and still fire, as if they did not advance, just allowed me to move so fast.
You were rivaling me. Those immolators moving 19 inches with the +1 because of your
Sacred
your
Right
sacred
on
right
top of
and
that.
being able to shoot. They could just literally go anywhere. They were faster than my raiders.
Yeah, the only thing they're missing is
fantastic.
fly, and then that would make them ridiculously powerful. No, but I just found that was great. Like getting the Retributors out, the multi-melted ones, being able to advance and get within that 18-inch range, so I could. I know in the end I didn't kill it, but knowing the potential firepower of them makes them super scary, knowing they could advance and still fire their multi-meltas. So yeah, I really like that. It was a surprising, like when I looked through all 6 of them, there's a reason this is the 5th one I've played, because it didn't look interesting. But then when I was forced to play it, because I forced myself to go through all of them, that's when I'm like, oh, you know what, actually?
There's
That'd be kind of
some-
cool. Retributors being able to advance and fire, Immolators being able to advance and fire.
To be honest, like in this edition, speed is incredible.
Exactly.
It's one of the reasons why a lot of the Eldar, Dark Eldar, Harlequin stuff, point for point, they tend to be more expensive than other things that do almost the same. But that's because they move so fast, and the game's all about being in places. So being able to move and still have your firepower to rival even me was like this list was great.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. So I have one more order to try out, the Eben Chalice one, and that's ignoring mortal wounds and a 5-up. And then
Which in this edition, by the way, is amazing because
Well,
there's
it's
a
just
lot of
against
stuff that
everything
does
you did.
mortal wounds. I
Yeah.
do mortal wounds here. My Talus did mortal wounds. The
You did.
Mandrakes did mortal wounds. You know, like
You
when I
killed
flew
my
over
Canoness with
here,
mortal wounds pretty much.
wounds. Yeah,
I'd be ignoring those in 5-up. And on top of that,
Yeah.
they can get rid of a miracle die to make another miracle die of 6.
which is incredible.
I've got 6 miracle dice sitting here, not knowing what to do. So it's like, you go, and you're a 6. You go, and you're a 6. No, when I go to use them, they become 6s. But
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome.
It's incredible.
Multi-melter, getting a 6 for the damage.
Or when you deep
invulns.
strike and you need to get that charge in, or you need that one save on a Rhino or an Immolator to stay alive for a turn. It's really, really
I think
useful.
they're the ones that have access to stratagem that when you can fire your flamers, they auto get maximum shots. So that Retributor squad with the 2 ammo cherubs.
That's a lot of shots.
36 auto hits with heavy flamers.
Yep.
If you want to throw a Storm of Retribution on that to make them reroll wounds.
Yep. It's incredible.
Or get a Combi Melt into range and do
And then
Holy
do
Trinity, so you
Holy
get
Trinity.
+1 to wound.
Yep.
There's a lot of really cool stuff. So I'm looking forward to trying that one out. It'll be more a flamer-themed list. We'll see how that works out. Well, yeah, no, that was a great game. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. This was really fun. First time playing you, so thanks a lot for the game. It was a bloodbath, and it was very entertaining.
It's my favorite kind.
Yeah.
If you're not removing models from the table, you're not playing the game right. Thanks so much for watching. Happy wargaming.